and jump off the roof. Like that. If you ever see me be tall on the roof, I will jump down and then be crazy.
What does that mean? You're gonna jump down and be crazy? What are you gonna do to be crazy?
I'm gonna get my partner when I be Supergirl and Elsa.
Oh, you're my Supergirl and Elsa. You are my Supergirl, baby.
No!
Oh, you're big girl? Supergirl, big girl? I'm sorry.
I want...
You could be Supergirl. And you could be Elsa. Do you want to be Supergirl today? You can wear your cape. You want to wear your cape?
Elsa.
You want to be Elsa and wear that cape?
No, I'll be tall Elsa.
You can be tall Elsa. Do you want the purple shirt then? Okay. Look at you. I am not ignoring you. I know. I see you. Well, good morning. It's 8:24. Karina literally just woke up. She's saying a bunch of funny stuff, so I started recording. Look at that squirrel outside, Squish. Do you see the squirrel outside? Do you see it? Do you see it? James came to bed last night. I have another half an hour for internet if I want it.
A stranger.
What stranger? What you talking about? Bless you, Angel. I talked about a squirrel. He's outside. He's right outside the window. He's climbing. He's adorable. I love squirrels. They're so cute. I love ferrets, too. I love their little feet. They're adorable. I see their feet. I'm like, oh, look at their feet. My kitty cat doesn't have such cute feet as a ferret, but he has cute feet, too. So does my baby. My baby has some cute feet.
No,
good baby. I love it. I love you. Do you want to go potty in the potty? You had some wind? Did you have some wind? That's okay. Say good morning, Papa. Good morning. Look at my baby. Look at you. Oh, how did I get the cutest babies in the world?
What's in here?
Nothing. Just a pillow. A blanket. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? How'd you dream? What'd you dream about? Because you woke up talking about being Supergirl, jumping off roofs and acting crazy. What did you dream about?
I was talking to people and acting crazy and being silly and joking.
Yeah, what does acting crazy mean? What does that mean?
It means joking.
What does joking mean? Oh.
Is this a game?
It's just a game? What does joking mean, though? What does jokes mean? Do you know?
They fly into the TV and fly up the roof.
Yeah, you have no idea. You have no idea. You can fly into the TV and fly off the roof. Look at the baby. Oh my goodness. You're so handsome and cute. I love you. Alright, Mom has to get moving a little bit. I didn't pre-make Papa's coffee, so I have to go prepare it. I'm glad that Papa's in bed though tonight. Okay, he's in his oh, jeez. Mama loves you. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to go potty. And I need to go prepare Papa's coffee. Alright, Mama, to hold you. Miss Fussy baby. Let me hold you. You all done fussing? Yes, I'm on my own potty. I am excited though. I know it's on. I heard you fussing from the other room. I know you don't want to wear PJs. Why don't you wear PJs anymore?
What?
You don't like this? Do you see that you're a zebra? Did you look at your clothes even? You're a zebra. And it says Papa's Wild Child on it. No. Look at. Oh, here you go, baby. Oh, my earplugs fell out during the night. I don't know where the other one went. Keep losing them. I'm gonna get a bigger box of earplugs so that I can just have more earplugs around because I keep losing them during the day and night and stuff. Really during the night. They're probably all in the back of the thing. I think I had like 6 of them, so I don't know how many I have right now. Look at you, Squish. I can't fall asleep without earplugs because my hearing becomes sensitive at night. Like I could hear every little thing. And so I'd much rather just fall asleep to the sound of my own heartbeat than anything else. So that's why I use earplugs, because there's a dripping sound outside that drips off the roof when it rains. Drives me nuts. Like after it stops raining, the residual dripping. James watches all kinds of stuff at night and does all kinds of things. I don't know what he does, and the noise keeps me up. So I fix it for myself. I wear earplugs. I like earplugs. Look at my kitty. He is so cute. I wonder what he's watching. Are you watching anything good? Can we see anything? Or are you just watching outside? He's so cute. Look at his little tail go. He must be watching something. What you doing, baby? Wanna go help me do stuff? Wanna get up? What do you think? What do you think? Wanna get up? Mama has to go make Papa coffee. Okay. Okay, cutie pie. That's a good book.
Come with you. This peanut butter.
Alright, so this is 8:53. It might be 8:50 or 8:51. I'm not really sure. Let's check the phone time. It's 8:52. Alright, so this one's the closest one of those two. But James has to be up at 9 o'clock because he has to be signed into his computer. So the coffee is going. I need to find his computer. Oh, look at that. It's actually here today. Where are the keys? So this thing is going to be, I hate this. These are dirty tissues. I just need to turn it on. For him, this will be all booted up, and all he has to do is put in his password. This is my refrigerator right now. It's all nice and clean. Cleaned it out yesterday, some more, and rearranged it so this way it makes more sense. I have to fast forward all these because of James's music. James, I'm gonna turn off your music.
Go ahead.
There we go. Look at you, Angel. You want to read about it?
No, I skipped the next page because it wasn't true.
You are brilliant. You are absolutely brilliant.
I skipped the next page. You turn the color to.
Okay. Well, it's 9:54, and you have a 10 a.m. play date. Understand? Okay. So it's 8:54. We have to get ready to go. Okay? Because we have a 10 a.m. play date. We have to make sure Papa's up, give him his coffee, make sure he goes to work, and we have to do our play date. You're not supposed to be taking care. You're supposed to take care of me.
Oh no, I said that you promised. You were coughing a lot this morning, but I don't know about a cough drop.
I think it's from the fish oil, because she took the fish oil and she started coughing. Do you want a drink? Is it caught in your throat? How about some orange juice?
No. I'm still making the bed. So.
You don't want orange juice?
Let's get you some orange. I'm just gonna get you a glass of. Yeah, I have to make the bed. She's acting with my kitty. Hi. Good morning. Do you mind getting off the bed for me for a little bit? Look at you. Oh. You're the best. You're always like, too much love, Mama. I don't want that much of it. I need to start brushing your teeth again. Alright, go ahead. Go play. Go play for a minute. So we have one earplug. There's the other one. 2 earplugs. Soon we're gonna go to playgroup and then we're gonna go out to eat. It's gonna be a fun day because we are gonna make it fun. I need to find out when those other movies are going on. The library. I know that they have a schedule up. I just haven't looked it up yet. I'm excited for the October movies. Karina, baby, what are you doing? You're making Papa upset. Oh.
I think it was on accident at first, and then she like on purpose spilled the rest of it.
Here, baby. Okay. That happens, you leave someone else out there with your child. Oh. There she is. Karina!
Why are you freaking out? Poured out the orange juice cat.
So yeah, I figure that there's enough of an example of computer work in our house. Like, always on the floor. His clothes are always on the floor. Drives me nuts. Hang this up. That's okay, I'll clean it out. Those things happen. Yeah, I know, it's right next to you. I left it for you. It's right, it's on the end of the couch end. It's right there. I left it out there. I know you're gonna need a towel. Then I'll just wash the towel. It's no big deal. So, you're trying to talk to me. I can't hear you all in here. Besides from the fact that you need a towel. Found another one. Yeah, there's more orange juice. Oh, then the towel's right on the arm. Okay, fine, I'll fix it. What time is it? It's 9:30. We gotta go. Karina, you need to get your shoes on, Angel. Enough of that. That is made. Well, we have a bathtub. It's not that big of a deal. It's no big deal. I'll fix it later. Alright, so So good morning. James is in a bad mood because I don't know where his headsets are, and apparently that was my responsibility, and I don't know where they are. And apparently I'm supposed to be checking every single pair of his pants, including his pajama pants, before I.
In 800 feet, turn right.
He litters his clothes in the bathroom in the morning. All right, he has 2 socks, a pair of underwear, and a t-shirt. He leaves my bathroom almost every day. Every once in a while he does do good. He picks it up, puts it in the washer. He does a good job with that sometimes. Because I've been at him about it. You got to do this. This is your responsibility. I don't
turn
know
right.
What you're doing every
then
day.
take the ramp.
But you have to do this. And so he's been a little bit better about it. But like he's in a hurry sometimes and he forgets or whatever.
Take the ramp.
What goes on in a male's brain. But I don't know. And well, today he's like, where are my headsets? And I'm like, I don't know. And so he has this one pair of pants that have the belt and has his ID on it. So I'm like, they're probably in those pants. The ones I held
Continue
up,
straight.
It looked like you were still using them. Well, apparently he left the headsets in one of his pajama bottom pants. That's your dolly, baby. And I was supposed to go through his pajama bottom pants before I put them in the washer. I'm just like, I can't go through. Like, this is not a part of my routine. I am not used to it, so he makes fun of me, like, whatever. It's like, this is not a part of my routine. I've washed tons of clothes growing up. Washed clothes, my own clothes and other people's clothes. And one time my father left a quarter in his pocket because I stole a quarter off of him. I was like 5. And he came in, he was like, he was watching me do it, I guess, from the door. I didn't see him, I didn't notice until he came in. But he was like, you take a quarter from me. Because I was like, oh, I found a quarter. And I was like, oh, because if you find money, it's yours. If you find something in someone else's pocket, it's yours. But, unless it's something that's really important, you're just not, like, you can't, like, if it's not money or something, you have to give it back, But, like, no one ever kept receipts. All the receipts automatically got thrown away. Like, my father would just throw them away in the garbage can. My mother kept receipts in her purse, so, like, there was no receipts in the pockets. There wasn't, sometimes people left money in the pockets, but that became yours automatically for doing the wash. And, so if you're checking pockets, it's usually, like, after the spin cycle goes, and you're, like, that day she told me to make sure you check the pockets that day, though. So I did, and I found the quarter, and it was because I stole a quarter from him. I went through his pocket, and I took a quarter from him, and he saw me do it, and then he watched me when I was in the laundry room, and he watched me find the quarter, and he came in, and he was like, did you take a quarter from me? And I'm like, yes, I did. And he was like, give me back my quarter, and you owe me another one, and you're doing the wash, and you earn 0 points for this. Because, like, we were on our earn system, so, like, you earn points towards something that you want to do. We didn't earn money, but we earned trips to New York, even though I think they were more for him. We earned, like, we went to New York, and we went to Marvin Gardens, and we went on a helicopter, and we went around New York City, and we went to, like, Ellis Island. We got to go up to the Crown, and ferry rides and, like, all that fun stuff. Ice cream sometimes. We'd go and stop by. Sometimes he'd just do that, though, and be like, want some ice cream? I know this place right here. Let's go and get some ice cream. And sometimes, like, we always worked hard, though. So, like, he'd be like, after school sometimes, he'd be like, what do you want to do? Do you want to go get movies? So we stopped by Hollywood Video. We'd get some videos for $1 for the week and, just do whatever. My mother was always working. But from the time I was 6 on, my father didn't work outside the home because he had AIDS. So they had a pension plan for him. He still earned money. He brought us down to the plant a few times, so be like, this is where I used to work and stuff like that. But he'd meet up with his buddies for lunch sometimes and have lunch with them. He used to bring us everywhere. We went to the lawyer's office with him. We went to the banks. He'd send us into the bank by ourselves. And he'd be like, go into the bank and take out this money. And we could always deposit money, but we could never take out money. And he got into we came down the one day because he was in the parking lot across the street waiting for us. He wasn't going in with us. He wanted us to know how to do it ourselves. So, you go into the bank, and, like, we were supposed to ask for X amount of dollars to pay this bill. We each had a bill that was supposed to be in our name or whatever. All the bills were paid, like, a year in advance, though. And, so we were supposed to go in and ask for money, and the teller was like, I can't give you kids any money. And so we went downstairs, and, we told our father, but, like, they won't give us any money. And he went upstairs, how dare you deny my children the opportunity to get money from my bank account? Don't you know that these are my children? He was pissed. And they're like, well, sir, we can't give them any money. You have to be present because it's your bank account. It's not theirs. I don't know if they like subdivision into our names or something, but no, the teller was not having it. She was not having it from us. That was like the only time I remember doing that, though, to take money out. But like he'd have us call places, and he'd have us be on the phone. He's like, you have to call, you have to make the phone call, and you have to be on the phone because you have to know how to do this. And so we dialed the number, and like I remember the first times that we were doing it, I had to redial the number a bunch of times because, you know, the older phones, they don't have anything so you can see the number. So I'm like, I don't know if I got it right. I'd hang up the phone and I'd pick it back up and redial. Oh my goodness. He just wanted us to know how to do everything that he had to do. And he didn't want us to be like ultra introverted. Like I didn't know any of the words to the songs, you know, back then. So, and I didn't like singing along to the songs because I thought it was mindless and like people are like zombies. So I'm like, I don't want to sing along to this stuff. Everyone's singing the same stuff. Why don't people make up their own stuff? I remember one day I walked onto the bus and everyone was singing this song. And I was like, wow, it's like zombies. Back then it wasn't zombies, though. It was just mind control. It was like mind control. Like, you know, everyone's singing the same stuff, doing the same thing. You know, and then I got a little bit older and everyone was trying to dress the same way. And I was like, oh man. And we didn't have any money. You know, I wasn't going to dress the same way as my friends. My girlfriend Chrissy used to give me clothes, though. Like, she used to go out of her clothes and be like, here, you want these? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I got a bunch of free clothes because I did the Cedar programs. I worked during the summers. This is after my father was even dead, you know. My mother was taking care of us by herself. And she was working really hard, so she was really tired. She didn't have time to really do anything with us. So I used to tell her all the time, I like going to the store with you. I like going out. Like, what I should have been saying, because I didn't know back then, you know, you're just little. I should have been saying, I like spending time with you. Not, I like going to the store with you. It should have been, I like spending time with you. You know, my mother, I used to watch her drive by the stadium. I used to be a runner, so I'd run around the stadium on the outside perimeter. And I'd see her sometimes. Her little car driving past the stadium. She wouldn't stop. She wouldn't pick me up, so I had to walk home. We didn't have any buses to and from middle school to the house, so, you know, all the runners had to wait for the parents to pick them up, or friends' parents to pick them up, or else you're walkers. And so I had to walk, and I wouldn't get home until it was dark out, you know. Oh, someone's giving away a boogie board. So yeah, I had to walk, you know, from where I was at to, you know, where I was going, and it just sucked. It sucked so badly. Anyway, going back to my original point, nobody had time to check all the pockets back then. I doubt my mother was in there checking all the pockets of all of our stuff anyway. If you left stuff in your pockets, you were losing it, you know. Doesn't matter what it was. Back then there were no headphones, though. We had cassette tape players that you put the cassette in, and you did have a speaker with it, but it was attached to the cassette taper, so you couldn't have that in your pocket. You usually like went on your belt or something, and you could listen to music while you go and do things. When they came out, that my father was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be horrible. People aren't going to be paying attention to what they're doing, and they're going to be, you know, getting killed more often and all that stuff. And I think he was right. You know, because people started doing that in the car and listening to music in the car, and the death rates went way up. When James was doing that the other day while I was with them, I'm like, you shouldn't do that. That's so dangerous. He told me not to tell him what to do, but, I mean, we were in the car with him, so, I don't know. It was so crazy. I don't know. I just hope he's okay. I think he's just really angry right now because he's really sad that his friend died, and it's just a compilation of, like, all that stuff or whatever. He won't talk to me about anything. He says he's fine. So, but, like, he takes death much harder than I ever did. I think it's because I lost so many people when I was so young. You know, it's just like, oh, well, you know, and I'm Jewish. So, you know, you live every moment in this life, and once you die, that's it. You're in the ground. You know, you're done. So, like, you know, I think it's just a part of, like, that cultural background, and, you know, the whole celebration of life, and, you know, you celebrate life. You don't kill something unnecessarily. That's why you don't pick flowers, because you don't want to stop their life, you know. You don't want to cut it short. You don't want to cut the flower's life short even. So we don't use flowers at the gravestones even. We use a little pebble. And, you know, I've been thinking about you. You know, I saw this and I've been thinking about you, and here you go. You know, you don't take another life because you lost someone. You know, that's not right. Because everything is a life. Everything on this earth is a life, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with him a lot of the time. But like I said, I didn't really care to know what's up with him a lot of the time. Like, I tried, but like, he pushes me away, so. And he's just He's a very anxious guy.
In a quarter mile,
And
turn
he's
left.
gotten a lot worse since I've had Karina. Like, he's gotten a lot worse with the way he treats me, you know. I don't know why. He should be loving towards me. Like, oh my gosh, you had this beautiful baby. Like, you know, you are so strong and powerful and whatever. Like, women are amazing. They're amazing creatures.
Turn left.
Instead, he was just like, oh, you got fat. I'm like, really? Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. You got fat. And I did. I gained a lot of weight. Whatever. But I also have a beautiful baby I'm still feeding. Like, who cares? You know, I'll lose the weight one day if I want to. Right now, I have no reason to do it. I think it's to the right.
In 800 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
Woo, we're almost there. It's 10:01 right now. Alright, that guy's not too close to me. But yeah. So I think that's why he takes death a lot harder than I do. Like,
You have arrived.
I mean, this time around, he hasn't said anything about anything, or, you know, he doesn't care. It seems like he just doesn't care. So, yeah, I know he told his friend, he told me he told his friends how much he cares or whatever, but he hasn't done anything that helps, really. Like, he cares. Yep. Look at that. You got it?
And they're always tromping through puddles and creeks and
You want a sifter?
things and having adventures with waterfalls and
A little one.
You want a sifter? Or a shovel?
A little one.
preschool. And she's on her own now, and
A
now
pine
she's
cone.
started some preschool too.
Whoa, good job.
Pine cone. I see it. Pine cone. Another.
We're making cylinders and cubes, and we have a heptagon.
I used the purple shovel. You want to borrow the purple?
Do you want to give him the purple shovel? Let him use it? Take a turn? Do you want to go play? I can play with the rest of the kids after you go down the slide? I think you could climb up it, baby. There must be a step. Oh, the steps are missing. Look at you. I love it. Woo!
I haven't found.
Good job. You gonna go join the playgroup? Did you see this table? You're gonna break the dress. Woo! You can go try and steal the shopping cart. Be nice, okay? Let them play with it. Yeah, I see. I saw you put sand in it. You gonna do it again? Look at this. Triangle. Alright. Sandwich.
I don't know any other Halloween jokes. Oh, I heard a good one the other day though.
Karina, look. A square.
Why the golfers wear 2 pairs of feet.
Okay. Good job. Yeah, you can see Moana.
Moana?
Oh yeah, we went down to the park to see it. They were playing it the one day.
I've been standing, staring at the edge
To the water, as I can remember.
Hi! Hey Nancy, good to see you. Nancy. I wish I could be the perfect
Is that your friend? Is that
I
Kate?
come back to the water, no matter how hard I try. Every place I go, every trail I track, every
Move I make it all.
road leads back to the place
Cause
I
I
know
know
that I
cannot go
What's wrong
suddenly.
with me? See the ride with the sky. Wants to see
You calls me.
Hi, ladies.
How I know.
I see. You've entered the
How
Moana
far
sing-along.
it
This is lovely.
goes.
How is everyone doing?
Very
Nice to see you
good.
again.
Nice to see you again, too.
Hi.
Oh, I know her.
Mindy
She
and
was there 2
Louise.
weeks ago.
Yeah. Me.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
2 months ago, not
months
2
ago.
weeks. Whatever.
Yeah, I was there 2
It's
weeks
close.
ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks,
No
2
one
months.
Okay, cool. The sandbox looks great.
It
Can I
does.
take a picture of it to post?
Absolutely. You take a picture with Connor in it.
You know what?
You cooking now? I love it.
Do you mind if she's in the picture?
No.
Do you mind?
No, I don't mind. Go ahead.
It's a closed group.
Oh, it's fantastic.
We go out to see movies. Like, if they're playing it somewhere, we just saw Boss Baby the other day at the library. We saw Moana at the park. Like, if anywhere they're showing it, it's like,
That one,
we saw
they'll
Sing at the
probably
park,
never
too.
show that one because it's PG-13. So
Oh, you'll be
But
surprised.
mine-
The libraries play like rated R stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like for the adults.
it's just fantastic. Like several of us were like crying in that. Like it's just
Aw.
the. I,
have to go home.
You have to go home. This is your home. Is this your princess home? That's, you gonna go down? Why did you bring the shovels with you? The shovels, they're yours. They're community. They belong to the sand pit.
But that has to be at the castle.
Is this your castle? I love it. You gonna go down the slide?
No.
You gonna go down?
I need my stroller with me.
You need your stroller with you. That stroller is awfully heavy, little girl. You put a lot of sand in it. All right. There you go. Go ahead.
Me have to get it.
You have to go get it. Are you gonna take one thing at a time? Alright. Where are you going?
I'm going to.
You want some help?
No,
No, you got it? Okay.
I got. It's dinner.
It's dinner? Alright, so what are you serving for dinner, little girl? Is it peach cobbler?
It's homemade.
Is it homemade? Very good.
Mickey,
Okay, you good? Alright.
I'm good. I'm good.
What's the other one? So this is peach cobbler. What's this one?
It's peach cobbler.
They're both peach cobbler? That's what you made? Very good.
So they're for dinner.
So for dinner, you're going to eat sweets for dinner?
But we have this whole room because I have a kitchen.
Okay.
But I got that in. Bye.
Bye.
I'm not one comes in.
I'm not allowed to come in? I'm not welcome here? Alright then, I'm going to go over and join the group. If you need anything, you shout for me, you understand? I love you. I love you.
I'll meet you back there.
Okay. Why don't you go join them in the sand pit?
I'm not, you know, I just already joined them in the sound pit because I had
Alright, just don't fall off of there, okay?
Oh. I need to go down.
Woo! Good job. My baby. You say yay.
No.
No yay?
got your dress. Into the water, as far as I can remember. You see that the horn beeps?
Katie, your friend is in the truck,
Look at that.
but her beautiful Elsa dress is getting caught in wheels. I hate when my princess outfit gets caught in the wheels of my car.
All right.
The worst.
Ah.
Maybe if you tie it up. You know, thank you for listening, love. Well done.
Woo!
Being an only child, I never know if like the sharing is going to work.
Yeah.
You cut your hair.
All
I
off.
didn't recognize you.
Yeah, I cut it
It's
all off.
cute.
Thank you. I like
And
it.
it's easy.
It's very easy.
You have
That's why I did
You
it.
have a very thick head of hair. Actually.
Very thick. That's why. One of the reasons why I did it.
Yeah.
It's so thick. It's so. I kept putting it up in a ponytail. I kept falling down. Putting it up, falling down. Putting
That's
like.
why I cut my hair too.
Yeah,
I
you're-
wore a ponytail every day.
Yep. And there's no point.
No.
Like all I'm trying to do is keep the hair out of my eyes and out of my face. So why do I have it?
And be out the door fast.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah. And I'm with the older ladies a lot, and they're always like, "Your hair looks so nice short now," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
That's not. And you say older ladies.
The older ladies, like 70s.
For just
Done. Know that.
yeah. My
I go.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take your beautiful Elsa skirt and put it inside the car because Elsa is always. You want it outside? Hey.
She put it outside on purpose. I already put it in.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Hi. How are you?
Hi. Yeah, Karina has very much a very passionate mind of her own.
You know, it's early, but we made it for 11. I know, right? I just got you.
So how have you been? Look at you go. Oh my goodness.
No, it didn't. Were you here yesterday? No. Did you say, okay.
The food is at home. Oh, you gonna go join Katie? You gonna join Kate? There you go. Park your buggy and go, baby. Look up at me though. Yay! I love you. Balance. The little girl has good balance. Look at Mama and say yay.
Yeah.
Karina, baby. Look at Mama.
Balance.
No, you're not gonna do it. That's okay. Ready? Ooh. Say yay. Yay.
What apple?
Say I'm not interested, Mama. Turn and then let Kate have a turn. So take your turn. Katie, honey, let her have a turn. Go ahead, baby. Oh, you gonna push? Whoa.
I don't have to not touch, but I have to.
You have to push. She can push you, baby. Let her push you. See? Whoa, Katie, you're strong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
because you want to go forward, don't you? All right, Kate, let her have a turn, honey. Let her push herself forward.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
You were pushing,
She was pulling, yeah.
doing a dance. On Friday, a bunch of women are meeting at Castle Park.
Oh, really? Gorgeous. Karina, did you see these flowers right here? Did you take a look? Oh, look at that. They're not even flowers. That's so cool. These little berry things. Yeah, also walking through. Ooh, look at it go. See the butterfly? You see it? It's an orange one. There he goes. He's running away from us. He's like, I don't want to be by these people. Okay, so that was playgroup. Playgroup was so much fun. Karina, did you have so much fun? Where's who? Where's Molly? Where's what, baby? You have to say it louder because it sounds like you're saying Molly. It sounds like you're saying, where is Molly? I don't know who Molly is. Maui? Maui. Maui? lives on an island. He lives on the Maui Island, remember? We were singing Moana songs. Lily's like, you have a pretty nice voice. I'm like, I'm not professional like you. She's so sweet, though. I don't have a good voice. She's just very sweet. I like my voice, but I don't know how it sounds outside of my head. Singing voice. To be more clear and specific on that term. I always drive like this. When I first started recording, where like I found a spot in my car where I just like have it down, I drive the way I normally drive. I'm like, do I drive weird? Like, I always leave, my arm is always out. Like, I don't know. Like, if I need my other arm, I can just quickly go, whatever, you know. You can't rest your arm on the clutch though, because you could ruin your clutch by resting your hand or your arm like on the clutch. I know a lot of people do that. If I drive like this, my arm is up. It's whatever. It's what it is. Yeah, Maui is on his island though, baby. I don't know where Maui is today. I don't know who plays Maui. And Maui is a character because Maui is a drawing. But yeah, we got invited to 2 more play dates. Woo woo for Friday and for Friday night. With Nancy and her daughter Kate. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we have to go and eat as soon as it opens and hopefully get out of there by like 4-ish and then go down the road and go to the park or whatever. Like we're going down the road now. We're gonna go down the road, we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna go down the road and go to a play date maybe with Stephanie at the park. So much fun. James hates that expression. Oh, it's right down the road. He's like, never trust Mindy for right down the road. It could be 3 miles away and she's going to send you walking. I'm like, that is right down the road for me. For the longest time, I was a walker. So I'm like, right down the road. It's right down the road. It's 3 miles, 4 miles away. Whatever. It's right down the road. For sale. Oh, they're selling a snowplow truck. That's pretty cool. I would never buy it. I'm not never buying things. I've got it for free. That's another story. I wish that they were still giving out free land like they used to when the first settlers got here. Come, have your families take care of the land for us. Build your houses. Those people work so hard, though. They work so incredibly hard. Just tending to the land, everything else. Getting diseases because they get spring fever every year from not having enough fruits and vegetables in the winter. Like, they suffered. And they were in the cold, they were cold, you know. They suffered a lot. Trust me, I'm blessed for the day and age that I live in, you know. I just wish it wasn't what it turned into. Karina, do you want a toy? You want the United States of America? The puzzle piece map? Good. Here's your map. We love to play with maps in our house. I love educational toys because they're so much fun. James tries to like feed her like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now and Gumball and stuff. I'm like, that's nothing in there.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Absorbing anything. You know, we don't get enough time to even do your Baby Can Discover a lot. So I'm like, just put on your Baby Can Discover. He's like, she's been doing educational stuff with you during the day. I know she has. It's like, she should continue with the educational stuff at night. You shouldn't stop. And you shouldn't
turn left.
It's not fun. I don't know. He's like, I love learning. I have a love of learning on Lakeview. You know, and I know how to have fun. It's like, I don't know, buddy. The neighbor and car on the other side.
Continue straight.
Enough, I guess. That wasn't the car behind me, it was the car beside me. Honestly, it sounded like that guy has to learn a little bit of patience with you because the light had literally just turned and the guy beeped. And it's just like, just a little bit of patience will do you some good. A little bit of patience is the way it should be. Patient time for you and for me. Time for some patience. I don't know why people drive like that. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm in a hurry. I'm late to a meeting. It's like, well, why didn't you give yourself more time to get there? I used to leave an hour early every single day to get to work. You know? Like, if my work was an hour away, I was leaving an hour early if I was driving after I got my license and stuff. Like, after I got my license and I got a car, I was driving myself into work, I'd leave an hour early every day. Just in case, because you don't know what the roads are going to look like. You don't know how bad it's going to be out there. You know, you don't know who's going to get in a car accident in front of you, or if you're going to just, whoops, I need gas that day, whatever. Nothing should be a major issue if you give yourself enough time. So, that's the thing that people are trying to do. They're trying to cram too much into, you know, their lives. I don't know, James, it's video games. He tries to cram a lot of his free time into his, you know, daytime stuff. And, you know, even his work is like, we're sick of hearing about your home life problems and issues. You have to kind of just get your stuff together and show up on time. That's what they've been telling him lately. Like, you gotta be I don't know why he doesn't go to bed, though. I'm like, we have to do a sleep study specialist. He doesn't want to do a sleep study. I want to get him weighted blankets. I think that might help him. I don't know, because he has a lot of anxiety, and they say that the weighted blankets help you. I don't know if he's just, like, stuck in his own, like, cold, dark damsel place that he's just not talking about. James goes through, like, major bouts of, like, depression sometimes. And then he's fine, though. Like, you know, he seems fine, you know, but he does, like, he tells me, he used to tell me all the time back in the day how all this stuff, I'm just like, oh, honey, you're gonna be okay. But I'm
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Dark for hours on those video games. Oh, they get the car wreck. Oh my goodness. That sucks. It's the guy's front end and the guy's door. So someone was probably going like this and the guy slammed right onto him. Like, oh my goodness. Someone was either turning or going straight when they shouldn't have been. They didn't watch the roads or the lights.
Turn left.
Accident I saw today is a tow truck driving away 2 cars again. Completely different roads. Wow, that's really, I usually don't see that like in a single day, like, oh, a car accident and then a car accident. That's pretty crazy. Hopefully everybody is okay. You know, they can always get new cars. Alright, so we are here, we're going to eat. I just got off the phone with the electrician. I made an appointment, and they're going to come out and see what's going on, which would be great. Are you backing up? Are you seriously backing up? Go ahead. Got it. Oh, you're going to go straight now. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Good job, buddy. Alright. You were there before me. Go ahead. Alright. So they're going to be out Wednesday. I'm very pleased with that. You guys will come out. Do you ever want to use this one? No, close it on this one. See if there's any spots. I'm very specific about my spots. I like the spots with the free space in front of them so I don't have to back up. I don't like backing into the car anyway. I don't want to accidentally hit someone's car and be like, oh no! Oh no! Now what do I do? I owe you guys a new car or whatever. So I can't afford to hit anyone's car by accident. I can't afford anything. That's okay though, it's still a good life. A beautiful life that we live. So I'm having asparagus with portobellos with tofu salad. He's having green beans and chicken. Yum yum. Very interesting. Alright, so we have another play date set up. And we're going to have so much fun at it at the park. Wait for this guy to move. Do do do. Alright, I guess we're gonna take a little break and relax for a little bit. Then we're gonna be on the move, go down the road, and go to a park. Should be fun. We're gonna be meeting Stephanie and Sophia there. And we're gonna do a play date. Alright. Karina's playing with her Smithsonian dinosaur toy. James is not. Be more careful with my recording, obviously, because it shuts off every once. Like I record for like a couple seconds, then it goes back for some reason. I don't know why. So it's a little annoying when that's what you like to do is record things. And it's like, oh, I was just recording, and now it's not. Checking it. No, it's a beautiful day. Karina, do you see the sky? It's so blue. The sky is so blue, and the leaves are so. The evergreens in the are so green. With the orange too, the evergreens. And some of the leaves are changing color and falling off the trees already. It is such a beautiful day. It really is.
In 600 feet, turn left.
Like that's a Smithsonian story that I found for her. James is always like, you
turn left.
Just, have less toys and buy them brand new. It's like we don't pay anything for toys except for the ones I get from the thrift shop. We would not be able to buy. I pay for gas money to get to and from places. And he's like, you spend so much money on gas. And I'm like, we spend $200 a month on gas. It's not that much. I made sure that we had good vehicles that get pretty good gas mileage. And he doesn't take into consideration that he is going out with his friends, buying things with his friends, doing things with his friends that have absolutely no value to our family. They don't add any value. They're not constructive towards our family unit. And he's missing time with us because he'll get a phone call from his friends and they'll be like, hey, want to go here? Want to meet here and there? And he's like, oh, yeah, sure. But I could call him in the middle of the day and do the same thing. Hey, you want to meet at the mall? You know where the mall is.
Continue straight.
And he'll be like, I'm not doing that with you. I'm too tired. And plus, I got a phone call earlier than you, and I'm going to go here. And I'm like, so, like, he doesn't take into consideration all the money that he is wasting on gas. Because he's not going anywhere valuable towards the family unit, and I do not complain to him at all. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. He earns some money. And, that's what guys do. They go out with their friends. They need a guys' night. I don't like that he's hanging out with girls, too. That bothers me a little.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Culture, though, because I am Jewish, and males and females do say it's separate, and, it's just the way that it is. But I think it's more like a cultural preference.
Turn right.
But, I don't really like that he's hanging out with young girls or, whatever. And then he comes home and talks about them. It's like, okay, well, whatever you say. I got nothing. I love how he's so much more experienced than I am because of his 5 years of more experience. But I have friends all across the age groups. He has friends that are all younger than him. All of them. Every last one of James's friends is younger than him. And I do have friends that are younger than me as well, but it's because they're family units, And James's friends are all single kids, basically. Kids who don't have much responsibility and, whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's where they are in their stage in life, Nothing wrong with that at all. But the fact that he's 37 and he hangs out with,
continue straight.
Young 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds, with his, I have more life experience than you statements that he makes to me, it's like, okay, but your actions speak volumes. And I don't care that he plays so many video games and has more experience of life because of the video games. I've read a lot of books in my day, a lot of books. I'm not like, oh, well, I have more experience of you because of this world knowledge I gained from this book. No. It's great to read books and get other perspective and viewpoints. It should make you a more open person. The thing is, though, he's playing a video game character that he's always directing. So it's not even like, oh, I got a better perspective on life and I see this other person's viewpoint. Wow. No. It's always his viewpoint on life through his video game character. His avatar is doing what he thinks is right and wrong. And he sees it play out in the storyline the way that he thinks it should. I don't know. I just don't understand. No. I don't understand at all. That's okay. James is going to be going places by himself to go down and visit his friends. He told me that his friend died, and I'm like, well, why don't you just go? He wasn't planning on taking us anyway. The way he was saying it was like more directed of, I want to go by myself, if there is something, because I'm guessing that they're doing like a party or whatever afterwards. And I'm like, why don't you just go by yourself? Why don't you just go by yourself and we'll catch back up later, because it's not going to be kid-oriented. It's not like Karina knows him or anything else like that. He's like, I'm so sick of all my friends dying on me. It's like, you haven't talked to him in ages.
In 1,000 feet,
that doesn't make a difference,
turn left.
I guess he's right. It doesn't make a difference. I'd be very sad my friend Christina died. She's one of my old friends, and if I found out that she died, I'd be very taken aback. But, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, especially
turn left.
Doing what his friend did to himself, but yeah, I'm guessing he wants to go out and party with his friends and get drunk and do whatever. So he's probably gonna take a couple days off of work and go and do his stuff. The thing is that he's not even really all that upset about it, seems like. So I don't know. But no, I want to let him go and do his thing with his friends and do whatever he wants, because I don't want him to ever be resentful towards me and being like, well, you held me back. Like, he already is resentful towards me because I have Karina. And, like, he's like, I didn't have the two of you weighing me down. We're not waiting for him. We're not weighing him down. I make sure to make everything as cheap
Continue straight.
as possible, so this way he can still do whatever it is that he wants to do. And trust me, he takes advantage of doing whatever he wants to do. I don't know what he does, but, we're not weighing him down in the slightest. And he shouldn't even view it that way anyway. Karina's a blessing. She's a huge blessing to our lives. And he shouldn't see me as a weight either, because I'm a huge blessing to his life too. Whether he wants to see it or not, I'm a huge blessing to his life. I do everything for him, even though he doesn't see it. He can see anything I do for him. And it's just like James being ungrateful, talking like, oh, I'm ungrateful for everything that I have, type of thing. I don't know. No, I'm not even complaining. This isn't even complaining. I'm just talking about my life. I'm honestly just trying to sort out, trying to figure it out. Like, oh, if I record my life, I could figure this out easy peasy, and he'll be so happy. No, it didn't work, because he just, I think deep down, James just isn't a happy person. Like, that just, he calls himself, like, I see him as cynical. He calls himself something, though. He calls himself something else other than cynical. He's like, I'm not cynical, he's realistic or something. He says every time. Realistic. This park is so far away. I kind of want to stay in the area I was in, but I want to go for the play date. I should have just been like, hey, you want to meet up at this library? It's really nice. They have like an indoor play zone and tons of toys for the kids, and there's a park right next door. Next time I'm going to drag her out to my area. No, I can't go because she has Amanda. Amanda's in school and she has to do the pickup. So yeah, I can't do that. I could drive to and from, I guess. We get really nice meals. I hope that James is eating something. There's so much food in that refrigerator, between the ziti that he doesn't want to eat because he says it's not cooked right, the sauce that he doesn't want to eat because he says it's not cooked right, the stuff that he made that is phenomenal and over the top. That's what he said. This is so good. I don't know why it comes out so bad when you make it, because it's a different person making it, and you view yourself as better than I am. That's why. Because you are not critical on yourself like you are critical on the rest of the world. But he made hamburger helper, and it was apparently the best thing ever. It just tasted the same for me. I don't know. I don't know. I hope that he has fun with his friends when he decides to go down. If he makes it, I'm not going to stay home. I am not going to wake him up from this event. If he does not get up, I know I'm saying that now, but I'm going to wind up staying at home that day and waking this man up all day until he goes. Because he's probably going to take off work, and every time he takes off work, he stays up all night. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why you do that to yourself, you know? Like, I was pretty bad with, you know, after my daughter falls asleep, I'm like, oh, I have me time to do coffee and take care of my cat. And then, you know, I'd lay in bed and watch, like, YouTube videos and stuff, and then I'd be like, okay, stupid monkey, go to bed. You know, this is stupid. You're being a stupid monkey. You're being addicted to this stupid thing. Put this down and go to bed. So I actually got the program now on the phone that makes my phone completely just shut off. There's no internet, there's no YouTube, which are my two things that I could waste, you know, hours on. 2 hours, 3 hours on. Crazy. So I got rid of those two things off my phone. No longer a problem on my phone, because I can't access them unless I go in and deactivate the program, which I do not want to do because I want to be more focused in real time, because I'm not going to get my time back. It's my only valuable resource that I have is my time. And if I'm just giving it up to online apps or whatever and consuming things and using all the flashing lights to distract myself from my little bit of boredom instead of finding something else to do, finding something else I could create or like do, I'm wasting my time. And I don't get another shot at this. I don't get another go around. So I have to just be like, no, you have to be in the moment. It doesn't matter if you're bored. If you're bored, go and find something to do. Don't just sit here because it's easy and because it's very easy to be lazy. Don't be sucked into that stupid trap. It's easy to be lazy. You don't want to be lazy. You want to be productive. So, you know, do more artwork with your child. Do more stuff. Prepare something for the next day for your kid. You know, maybe make James a better meal because he's always complaining. Even if I make him a better meal, he's just going to... This is horrible for some XYZ reason. But whatever. You know, it's just... James is hard to please. He's just a hard person to please. And he doesn't understand how him being so addicted, that there's already one person in my household that's very addicted to something, to video games, which, like, I kind of, like, flip back and forth about being concerned about, because I'm like, he's not hurting himself, he's not getting hurt, I know where he is when he's here, like, on, like, when he is out. I don't know where he is, I don't know what he's doing, I don't know who he's with, I don't care, because I'm not him, I can't control where he goes anyway. There's no point in me being like, oh, I need to know exactly where you are and exactly who you're with or whatever. I can't control what he does, I don't know what he does, and it's mainly because I know I can't control what he is. Like, in the beginning of our relationship, he had this weird thing. He was like, do you mind if I go X? And I'm like, why would I care where you go? Like, I would get frustrated with him because he wouldn't give me a ride anywhere. He's like, you have to learn how to walk. And I'm like, I am a walker. I've been a walker my entire life. I know how to walk. Thank you very much. You know, but like, you know, and I'm glad I walked throughout those years because it gave me like exercise and perspective, and it gave me time to think in the morning. You know, back then there wasn't, you know, easy access to music like you're walking or something. So it gave you like time to soak in the earth and the sky and the trees, like just to and from school. And I tried to appreciate it and soak it in as much as possible because, you know, I was tired sometimes in the morning. But yeah, he had that weird thing of like, do you mind where I go? And I'm like, no. But then he tried to tell me I had to call my house. I had to call my house before I was able to come home. And I'm like, that is not happening. That is not happening. There's no way. You know, so he tried to put the control onto me because I was so free with him. And it's like, why, if I'm being, like, free with you, why would you be controlling with me? And, like, the whole entire relationship is just stupid. The whole entire, beginning to end, it's just stupid. Because I should have realized, I thought that you had earned love, though. I really did. I'm like, oh, this person freely loves me. This is going to fall apart and be a disaster. I'm going to put this person through school, and I'm going to build something, and this is going to be amazing because we're working together, and, you know, we're going through the same struggles, and, you know, we have the same type of background. Don't date someone that's the same type of background as you. No, date somebody who is, into the same types of things as you. The things that you are in at that moment. If your interests change, hope that person likes some of the interests that you're evolving into, like stuff like that. But it's just my extended family was into a bunch of like crazy stuff back in the day, and his immediate family instead of extended family are into a bunch of crazy stuff. And I was like, oh, well, we'll relate in a lot of levels, and like, whatever. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Especially when that stuff isn't great stuff. And, they're like, oh, yeah, this was my past. I'm like, oh, I can deal with that. I know what that's like. Like you feel like you're commiserating and being empathetic towards somebody. It's like, find somebody who's like you instead. Who's like you, who has the same interests. I'm sure that James would be perfectly happy with somebody, some woman or some man who plays tons of video games and just enjoys sitting. They could sit together and smoke their cigarettes together and do whatever else they're doing together. I'm sure that James would be plenty happy. He always tells me I have no fun. I don't know how to have fun. But I do. I have my own type of fun. James has his own type of fun. Everybody has their own type of fun. Just finding somebody who likes to have your type of fun with you, So. I should call him and tell him they should take that day off. Because without a doubt, James has not done it, hasn't thought about it. He's going to reach the day, and he's not going to be able to go anyway. I don't know if he actually wants to go, though. I should call him. Be like, hey, it's 1:09. Are you having a good day so far? How you doing? Karina, you looking at the sky, baby? You see how perfect it is today? It's so beautiful out. See the trees and the grass, everything else. It's a beautiful day. James is going to have a list of stuff that he wants me to get him from the store. He tried to tell me over the phone, I'm like, I'll just wait until I get home, I'll write it down. He had like a big list though. He was like, I need chips, and I need pickles, and I want to get Karina ice pops. And he was like, I need this, and I need that. And I'm like, that's a lot of money, honey. That's a lot of money. So... some of the things I'm like, why do you even want that? Like, why? I don't know what he's trying to clean or what he's trying to do. He's probably trying to clean up the couch. So. I honestly don't think he's going to get the stains out the way he's thinking about getting them out of the bathroom. Maybe get bleach for the curtain. Squish doesn't really need anything. He has cat food, he has cat litter, he has wet food. Stephanie's friend because Stephanie is looking for a friend, and you know, if someone's looking for a friend and they're like, well, I'm just like, she's very open and honest about it. She's like, you know, these people don't put me first, and I don't know how to get them to think of me first. I'm like, how do you know that they don't think of you first? Like, you don't know what other people do or think about, you know, when you're not around, you know. And she's like, because they make playdates and then they add me, and I'm like, oh, well, I just don't, you know, you have to make your own schedule, you have to do your own thing, you know. Like, I love my friends. I love all my friends, you know. I love James.
In a quarter mile,
James is like,
turn left.
He's not going to join me. My friends don't want to join me on some sort of adventure I'm going on for that day. You know, Eva and I do meet up. But besides from Eva and I, I don't really purposefully meet up with too many other people, you know.
Turn left.
Is this it? Is this it? This is it. I'm glad I looked at the directions because I wouldn't have noticed this. I have to look at my directions again.
Continue straight.
I know what my next adventure lies. But yeah, like, I don't really have too much on my calendar. And then I have 3 events that, if you get events from Hula Frog, if the event's like repeating, it'll put the entire like event on like the beginning of your calendar for like weeks. It's like it repeats until this day, but doesn't exactly know how to put it in the calendar. So just weeks on end, like if it's every Monday or something. So I need to go back into Hula Frog when I'm allowed on the internet again tonight and be like, when is this event actually happening? I need to write it down, and then I need to put it in, and then I'm probably going to put it into the mom's group too, because I'm one of the organizers for one of my mom's groups. And the other mom's group, I just add all my events. I'm like, this is what I'm doing. I might be at some of these events. We have to pick an activity. Do you guys want to pick an activity? Maybe meet us at one? You know? So. And there's usually more events in a day than you can handle, time-wise. So, you have to be like, I choose this one, because like they all overlap times. I wish that there was like a program out there that was like, these are all the events for the day. If you put 20 minutes between each one, people would be about 7 minutes late to each one, but they could get there, you know. They could get there on time for all of them. Most of the events go like a little bit later in the afternoon too. Most events start at 10 o'clock in the morning and end at 5 or end at 4, you know. And then that's basically it. They'll have like 5 events at like completely different locations within that time frame, like 10 to 4 or 10 to 5, you know. And there's some events that start at 8, you know. So if we could get up, I could get James up around like 7 and get him out of the house by 7:30, so he could be at work at 8 o'clock, so he has time to think about his day and focus on his tasks and think about his meetings and really like be a real part of his day instead of having his day just control him, you know. Like, I think that he'd be a lot happier. If I could get him to bed and get him up at a decent time, and he was in bed from like 11 o'clock until 7 o'clock, you know, if I could get him to do that, he would be a happier person. And he would be like, oh, look at my day, I'm controlling my day, you know. And then he'll have much less of a reason to try and control every little thing around him, you know. Because if he can just control his day and realize, oh, I have a decision about my day-to-day, even though I don't have a decision on whether or not I'm sick, whether or not, you know, I'm vomiting, whether or not somebody else does something. I have no control over even my car and what it's doing, because he thinks he even has control over his car. So he said, oh, I will tell you when to go and I will tell you when to stop. Well, yeah, he pressed on the accelerator and now there's something wrong with his car. So, you know, but like, if he could have a little bit more control over his day, he'll probably have less of a need or want or whatever that is, nagging feeling to control the other peoples and things around him, you know. So if I could just tell you, those anxiety blankets I think are going to be the winner. Those 20-pound blankets that I want to get him, I don't know how much they are, but I keep seeing them on Facebook. I'm like, oh, anxiety blankets, where are they?
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Go left. It's fine. Left, right, somewhere. Nobody had missed the train. I don't see a street yet. That's it. I think this is it. I didn't check my directions. The only surprising thing that I'm actually surprised about is the whole anxiety thing. I'm surprised I never noticed that he had anxiety until this year. I went to him too. I'm like, I think you have anxiety. Like, I think we should take you to the doctor. You could get, you know, some help with this. And he's like, I know I have anxiety and I'm not taking any pills for this. And it's like, I'm never going to see a doctor about my anxiety. I'm just like every time he gets sick, I'm like, go to the doctor. They'll make it better. And he's like, I'm not going to the doctor. Oh man, they die without women. I'm telling you. That's why men live longer if they have a wife, because they're always nagging to have them do their blood work and go to the doctor. Like, we don't really take care of ourselves as well as we take care of our partners and our kids. I think Karina's sleeping. She hasn't made any noise. She must be sleeping. Yeah, I think those anxiety blankets are really, really going to help if I can get them. Or if I can make them. What if that heavy curtain, the soundproof curtain, is basically you can probably make them out of.
Continue straight.
Oh, you probably make that back though. That would be a good idea if I thought about it. It's so nice right here. Like, I don't think I've ever been out here. It's nice. Oh, what do I want? I think I actually know this part. I think I've been out here once before. Because I know it sounds stupid, but this looks familiar, even though it's like all trees and farmland.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Quarter mile. Turn.
Turn left.
I like
Then,
having this,
your destination will be on the left.
like, what I'm doing with my life, because James just tried to tell me the other day. He was like, you get kicked out of the bounce houses. I'm like, I've never gotten kicked out of the bounce house. He's like,
Continue
don't
straight.
Lie to me. I know that you've gotten kicked out of at least 3 of them. I'm like, when have you seen me get kicked out of the bounce house? Ever. He's like, oh, that thing that we went to Eva with when kids were smaller, you know, and you were being really annoying that day, and, you know, the kids were running up the slide. I'm like, I did not get kicked out of a bounce house because I asked before I go in.
Your destination is on the left.
And, like, you know, but I brought Karina up. We have a video of that day, too. I'm so glad. I brought Karina up the slide, and I was wearing her, and I slid down with her. And, you know, did not get kicked out because I asked before I brought her up. And, what is this? I don't know if I've been here before. And, I've never gotten kicked, and I don't know where he gets these stories or ideas from. I swear, he just makes stuff up, and then he tries to tell me, you know, what's going on in the world and what's going on with himself. And it's like, where did he get this idea from? You know, this has never happened before. You know, and he's just like, don't you bother me. And I'm like, what are you talking? Like, he is such a frustrating. I think it's all the video games. I don't know why this keeps shutting off. But, like, yeah, like, I'm so glad I record my life. I think Karina might be asleep. Our play date is at 1:30. It's 1:19, right? It's 1:24. Nope. We're here basically right on time. I'm going to get her up then. Yeah. You like it? Does that look like a real ant to you? Look at this. Oh.
Sophia, I can't
Look
get
at all
up
of
there.
those.
It's for you.
No, it's for her.
She'll get up there when she wants to.
You want to climb up right now? She's checking out the
she's
bugs.
younger than you. You
She's
have to cut her some slack.
She's inspecting. Look at the
Sophia,
bugs.
You'll tell me if you have to go to the bathroom, and I'll take you to that toilet.
Look at that.
No, I mean, I'll take you if you have to go.
There's waiting.
You promise me?
Look at the ladybug.
You promise me you'll do good?
Mommy, I really want her to get on the roof.
Okay, Karina,
Shiva,
come.
she's in the dress, baby. Do you want me to put you up there, baby? Ready? Whoa.
Hold on to Chloe.
Okay, you hold on to everything.
Get up.
Okay, let's see you go. Go ahead, you can do it. I'm right behind you. Want to take the dress off so you can play? Are you okay, Sophia?
Come down the slide and I'll catch you.
No.
You okay?
I want her to have a race.
To have a race?
Yes.
Well, wouldn't a race be better on the ground? She can't really get up in her dress.
You know, Will you ever see Sophia when she's in a good mood?
It doesn't matter. They're kids.
Unless I can ever have you come in the morning to like my house, she might be in a better mood.
Yeah. Woo!
Just by
Good
the
job,
afternoon,
Sophia.
She's miserable.
Woo! Good job, Karina. Woo!
Don't kick
Careful.
her. Watch out.
Careful. Gentle. I'm watching you.
Gentle.
Mommy, can you push me on the swing?
You want me to push you on the swing? Karina, do you want to go on the
Give me a
swing?
couple minutes. I really
How about you sit down and push the girls on the swings? You got it?
You see, like I'm like the opposite. Like I don't mind being outside,
Mm-hmm.
but I have a hard time being
You want that
outside
one?
in the heat or the sun. and standing.
Yeah.
Say please, okay? She'll do the best she can. Here, I'll put you in there. Are you okay with it? She doesn't want me to do it.
That's perfect. You have to sit down and relax, I think, anyway. Ready?
I didn't ask you to meet us just because I wanted to put you to work.
This isn't enough. We do so much throughout the day. We do a lot. All right, girls. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. You and your baby. Woo! Absolutely. Wow, Karina. Ready? Whoa, Sophia. Oh. Ah. Ready? Woo, we got you. There you go.
We want to swing by ourselves.
I always do stuff.
We have a witch in a dining room. A dining room.
Woo! You got a what?
Witch in a room. We have a witch in the dining room.
You have a witch in the dining room. Is awesome.
It's just.
Oh, nice. Thank you. I brought an orange and banana. I have a clementine bananas. Here's a lot of popcorn. She had couscous today and tofu. So she can have some popcorn. Ready? Woo! Woo! Okay.
And
Woo!
then turtles.
You have Ninja Turtles? Woo!
And then a witch in a dining room.
You have a witch in your dining room? That's awesome. What color is the witch?
It's
Woo!
black with.
Woo!
She has a broom with.
I didn't go anywhere on Sunday. We had plans, but we didn't go anywhere. James has been sick, and he wants me to get all my work done before I leave the house. James has been sick, and he wants me to get my work done before I leave the house.
What? And then turtles.
Get my work done. Everything.
Turtles.
Dishes, everything. Just everything.
Blue.
Women's work. He doesn't do women's work. He doesn't do women's work.
Tacos.
He doesn't do women's work. Woo! Women's work. Like woman? He doesn't do women's work. Oh, just a cold. And his friend died, so he's been sad. He killed himself. No, I'm not joking. Apparently he was at his house and his mom found him. Like he killed himself, and like an hour later I don't know. That's what I heard.
How
So
old was he?
35.
Was he
Woo!
have a girlfriend or anything? Or
Not that I know
no
of.
relationship?
I don't think so. Woo!
So was he depressed?
I don't know. I don't know TJ.
Right?
I don't know TJ.
That's because
You
we're
don't know anything about it?
Like I know him, but I don't know him well. I know he.
What did
Look at my baby go. Woo! Yeah, that's right. We're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Woo! I don't know. I say, Mama doesn't know, baby. Look at you go. You and your baby. You and your baby. Big girl and her baby. Want mama to feed you? You've been swinging on the swing for like an hour. The girls got here and they're just like, I want to swing. So they swing. They were on the swing and I just pushed them the entire time. It's 1:30, now it's 2:30 already. It's actually 2:40 already. Time flies. Look at you go. Can you be an airplane? Can you be an airplane? Woo! Ready? I got the baby. Look at the little girl flying. Look at the girl flying over here.
And the tree's trying to get me out of the swing.
The tree's trying to get you out of the swing? Really? How? Tell me. Use your words.
Where's the tree? Why is the tree carrying my hair?
Why is the tree wearing your hair? Have you said? The tree's wearing leaves. The leaves have to feed it. It carries water up into the leaves. It holds nutrition for the tree. Whoa!
Why do I have long hair?
Why do you have long hair? Because it's growing out. Because you're 2 now, and your hair is growing, growing, growing every day. Just like you. It's protein, baby.
I'm gonna be 5 until April.
You're not going to be 5 until April. You'll be 3 in April.
I'm gonna be 5 in April because of my birthday.
Anything you say, baby. On your birthday, you can be however old you want to be.
My birthday's gonna be in April
Yes, it is.
because I'm gonna be 5.
Okay, whatever you say. Do you want to take a walk around this field? Want to be Princess Elsa and take a walk? Do you want to go to the mall? Go to the indoor play place? We've been out in the sun for a while.
Hanging out.
You're just hanging out? You want to go to the mall?
Oh
No. Where do you want to go? If you could be anywhere in the world, where would you be?
no. Not to no, I want to be anywhere.
You don't want to be anywhere? You don't want to be anywhere?
I'll be at
Ready? Woo! She wrote your name on it too. It says Karina. Alright. That's what it looks like it says. Yep.
I'm her name.
Your name's her name's Karina? Who are you?
I'm Maddie.
You're Mindy? Because you're the mama? You know, when you grow up, you'll still be Karina and you'll be the mama and you get to name your baby whatever name you want. Because you're going to be carrying the baby, so you get to choose the name. Because you go through 10 months of carrying a child and then you have it. That's why you're Karina Violet, because mama chose your name. Karina.
Violet.
Just like you. You could do that. She could be a junior. Karina Violet Jr. You'll be Karina Violet Sr.
No, I won't, but I'll be Maddie.
You'll be Mindy. Okay. I love you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Whee! Whee!
Let's hang out.
We're just hanging out at the park.
Let's hang out.
Your dress is hanging out? It is hanging out. Look at that. You're flying. Your cape is flying, yeah. Ready? Whoa! Whee! Look at my baby go.
I'm a teenager, so I fly with my cape.
Yeah.
So I'm a blue and then was a green hat.
Get you go, baby. Are you watching your shadow? You watching your shadow with the cape? All right. Are you hungry? Want to go eat? Want to go down the slide? You're thirsty? Okay. Let me get you some water. There's a dad here. He's completely ignoring his kids and is on the phone. I'm like, ah, sucks. Because he has an opportunity to play with them. Ready? Set? Whee! Talk to them, get to know them. I don't know. Maybe he does more at home. You're such a good baby, Karina. You're such a good big girl. I keep calling you a baby because you're my baby. Know that you're my baby? You're my baby? You want the dress out? I don't think it's going to come out. Alright, do you want to get going? Mama is sick of the sun. Mama doesn't have an umbrella on her right now.
I want that umbrella.
It's in the car. You have to walk back to the car and come back here.
Come back.
Good girl. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. You really just want to stay in this swing all day? I've been pushing you in here for like an hour and change. You want to go and eat?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Papa's leaving us tonight, baby, or tomorrow afternoon. Okay? He's gonna go and hang out with his friends for a day or two, okay?
What am I?
It's a doll. It's popcorn. And a doll in water. You ready?
She leans her head up there.
Ready? Woo! That's the way she lays. Are you a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle still?
Yeah.
Are you soaring through the air? Are you flying? Sure you don't want to go for a walk around the thing? Do you want out? Do you want out? Like you used to, girl. No? Okay. Ready?
No.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, woo! Oh, Mama loved me. Oh, Mama hugged me. I love you. Look at her. You give your dolly a hug? You're so cute. I hit the dolly by accident. I'm like, oh, Mama hugged me. So then she started hugging her baby. That's what you do with babies. You hug them. You hold them close. You love them. They're going to be big soon enough, and then they're not going to want as much closeness. And they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they move away. You going to leave me one day? Set up your own house, yeah. Do your own thing and be prepared to do it. Blah. Oops. What's wrong? Is it coming off? Yep. Yep, let's stop this. Boop. Yeah, I can sit in on it. All right. I just fall over. There we go. Want some bananas and some clementine? So how is your day going so far today, Princess? Going pretty good? What was your favorite parts of her today?
Well,
Pretty well. So your favorite part was pretty well? Was it the sand pit?
yeah.
Yeah. Sure it wasn't the little castle with your peach cobbler on it? Mm-hmm. Oh, nope, what you got? I'm sorry. I'm trying to feed you more. You already got some. I have one for your other hand, too.
I like here for a while.
We've been here for a while. We have been. This is a pretty cool park, but it's awfully hard to get up to anything with a dress on. Okay. He's being a better dad now. Smart. And a piece of clementine? Mm-hmm. One for each hand? Look at you go. You're doing so good. Look at you pushing that stroller.
We have a toy phone.
Yeah, a toy phone? Okay. You're doing so good, Angel.
Stop.
Stop. Okay.
I have
Yeah, we're taking some chips home with us, huh?
I'm all done.
You all done in the dress? Look at you go. She's like, I'm all done. So I go to take it off. She's like, I am not. I'm like, okay. Alright.
That's so cute.
You're so cute. I know. You're adorable. Maybe this would be a better angle.
You're trying to just push the whole thing.
Yeah, you're pushing the whole thing all by yourself. Mama's just holding on to the side of it.
I'm done.
Look at the puppy. Say hi, doggy.
You can climb on everything.
Yeah, they probably can climb on everything.
No!
Okay, you're right. Good job. Alright, we're here. Okay, if you get in your car seat, you're in the Clementine. I'll give it to you. They got stuff in it. Whatever. Alright. Let's see if it's gonna stop or something. So we are going to go home for a little bit. It is 3:15 in the afternoon. We got here at 1:30. We got here at 1:28. And then waited for Stephanie to get here. Karina was sleeping. And yeah, so we're gonna go home. We're gonna get some water. And we have water, but I don't mind getting Karina's other water bottle like this. Because she has her other water bottle, but I don't like filling it up with water from anywhere, and I don't like using my own water bottle because of the germs. So I'm just like, let's just go back and get her the filtered water bottle, put a new filter in it.
Head northeast.
And go from there. It's this way so I can fill up her water bottle and squeeze her water into her other water bottle that she likes. So, let's just go straight. I'm waiting to see if it shuts off. I don't know why it shuts off now. That's so annoying. That's very annoying, actually. But, yeah, we are going to go home for a little bit. Playdate was alright. It was kind of fun. I feel like Stephanie tries to get, like, really close really, really fast, but she is looking for a close friend. She's looking for someone to be really close with. So, I mean, I think that if she wants to be friends, I'm more than happily to gain a friend. I haven't talked to Erin in a long while. I should call her and be like, hey, you know, how you doing? But I keep meaning to call her, and I never call her. I'm like, I think about it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna call Erin tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, tomorrow goes. I never call Erin. She reached out to me last time, so she's probably waiting for me to reach back out to her. Be like, hey, you want to do like a movie or like something? Like, what do you want to do? Something at her house on a day that I'm not very busy. Okay, I'm not taking her out with me. It's really hard to have Karina like behind me like that and have my chair so far up. I don't like that. And plus I have to rearrange my
In a quarter mile, turn right.
all that stuff. I don't like inconvenience in my life that much. You know, I think that her kid needs to be out with her specifically because she needs to have a lot of practice time just being with her kid, with her and her kid, you know. She gets a lot of help. So that's like, I think it's good.
Turn right.
You have a lot of practice time with just you and your kid. I'm gonna turn my Bluetooth off. I don't use my Bluetooth, but somehow it's always on. With the force stop thing.
Continue straight.
Yeah, because Stephanie will ask you like questions about like your life and like what's going on with you, but unless you ask her about like her life, doesn't really divulge too much besides from, you know, like little bits here and there, and it's just like, well, what's going on with you? Like, you know, you keep asking what's going on with me, but what's going on with you? The place looks like it's completely shut down. Sign's still there, but the building's just like gone to like dilapidation, looks like. Guess an opportunity for somebody else to go and do their dreams. What are you joking about? You were not being bossy? Karina, you know it's okay to be bossy, right? If you know what you want, you know how to get it, you can be a little bossy to get what you want. You can't boss the other kids around, but you can boss yourself around. Be like, I want to do this. Write it down and do it. Like, make a, what are they called? Dream board? You can make a dream board for the type of house you want, the type of car you want. Like, material things aren't worth anything, but if you want a certain thing, you could be bossy to get it. My eyes are really funny today. I don't know why. Like, my one eye feels like it's a little buggy today. I don't know why. My hands aren't the best, but they're okay. We'll do okay. It's funny because if I look at somebody for too long or something, like, I used to have this issue when I was younger specifically. Like, my eyes would get, like, hazy. Like, and I felt like I couldn't, like, see the details of them or something. Like, I don't know. It's like today my eye is, like, shaky. Like, the nerve inside of it. Like, it does it and then it stops doing it. I don't know. It's weird. My eyes are definitely okay. They're just... Because I've been to the eye doctor within the last 2 years, but... they're just shaky. Like, it feels like it switches from one eye and then it goes over to the other eye and it shakes a little bit. It's probably just, I don't know, an issue with my eyes going, like, fuzzy sometimes, too. It's just eye stuff. Just eye stuff. It's whatever. I don't rely on my eyesight all that much. I rely more on, like, I had my eyes dilated and I still drove home. I obviously did not have Karina at that point in time. It was before I had Karina. But my eyes were dilated down at the LASIK appointment. And, like, I'm like, I know these roads. And roads don't change. Whether you have your eyes open or your eyes closed, they don't change. They're all the same roads. Yeah, I got it. And, like, they weren't, like, that dilated. Like, they were fuzzy, but not really, like, they weren't really, like, that fuzzy, you know? Maybe I had waited long enough. I don't know. Karina, how was your day so far, sweetheart? How did you like your day so far? You got to go out to eat. You got to meet up with Sophia and play on the swings. That's all you girls did, was play on the swings. And you got to go on the play date earlier and play in...
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto the ramp. Turn left onto the ramp.
These are first to go by. At least this one. Yeah, it's far enough away.
Continue straight.
Yeah, you can kind of see the day to day. See the outside. Look at this. It's beautiful. Look at all those trees. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It is such a beautiful day.
In 2 miles, take the exit on the right.
Well, my counselor is going to talk to some people, but I haven't made it there so far. I have to stop by, pay the bill, and then pay another bill, so I have to pay 2 bills today before I do anything else. So that's why we have to go home. We have to go home, we have to pay 2 bills, we have to get Karina's water bottle, say hi to James, see how he's doing, and see if he wants to do anything today. Something like that, because it's 3:30 already. Don't even think that you know what joking around means, baby. Like, you say it because Compass isn't. You were joking around, kids? Who's the kids? Yeah, your kids in the back seat with you? Yeah, apparently someone told Stephanie that she should be keeping an eye on her kid. And she's like, what would you do in that situation? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, no, like, what would you say? And I'm like, I tried to tell her, like, a reference story from, like, something that happened to me. I talked to about it before. When Karina and I were down at the park, and the lady like was like, "Yeah, it really is hard. Like I was a babysitter or something, or like I didn't have my kid on me all the time or something." And it's like I am with my child.
In a quarter mile, take the exit on the right.
7 days a week. I do not give up my parenting duties to anybody because she is my one and only child. I may have another one in the future if I don't know. If I can still have a child in 18, 16 years, you know, stuff like that. But right now, she is my one and only.
Take the exit on the right.
So I don't give up.
Keep left at the fork.
Anybody. But like I didn't say anything to her thought about it later. You know, I get like she gets caught up in situations too. Like when someone like you know finds it like offhanded, says something like offhanded to her. Where is it, baby? What do you...
Keep left at the fork. Then, turn left.
What is it? Keep left at the fork, right? Left. No. It's a... Oh, the popcorn? Thank you.
Continue straight.
But, like, I just... don't know what I would say. Like, I usually tell people, oh, okay.
Turn left.
Or,
Then,
I've already done
turn
that.
right.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like confrontation. All that much. And I was like, maybe you should just be like, oh, really? I saw your... Because she told me that she saw, like, the other lady's little girl tackling the birthday boy. And I was like, well, you know, maybe you should keep an eye on your own kid. Because, you know, she was just tackling the birthday boy a little while ago. You didn't see it. She's like, yeah, but I wouldn't go tit for tat like that, though. She's like, I'm not lower class like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. Then don't do that, Jen. If you don't want to say anything about the kids' behavior, when you told me about the kids' behavior, and you don't want to, you know, say anything really to the mother, like, I don't know why she let it bother her anyway. You know, obviously it's still bothering her. But, you know, it's 10 minutes out of her day of a person that she barely knows, that she doesn't really see. It's like, oh, just leave the conversation go. Like, you know, you don't have to hang out with that person again. So, her daughter was sitting eating by herself, and the other mother was like, you should be watching your daughter instead of watching me. I'm like, So she got, like, felt offended that her parenting skills and everything else got trampled on a little bit. So, like, don't let people
Turn right.
trample.
Then, turn left.
Trample the way that you do things, because everyone's going to have an opinion of how things that should be done. And honestly, I should have told her, you should tell her, you know, that's maybe the way that you do things, but that's not the way I do things, you know. Like, her husband told her, tell them mind your own business, you know. I mean, if you say mind your own business to somebody, that's probably just going to start a fight. I don't know.
Pop is every bad word according to Mama.
You're not every bad word.
If that word
According
has
to
negative
you,
connotations,
I'm every bad word in the book.
Stop
Yeah, that's right. Be nice.
I'm spinning it. Say
Dude, that's her job. Why are you doing her job? Leave her alone.
I was eating it.
She likes to do that.
I was eating it. I like mixing it up before I eat it.
Look at Squish.
Oh, you're gonna serve Squish too. You're gonna order something. You're sitting on me. I have a cat. You're gonna hurt him.
I'm not gonna hurt him. He's right there.
Not enough room for your big square butt on my lap. You're gonna break his legs. Seriously, you're putting a lot of pressure on his back leg there.
I'm not putting any pressure on him.
You're putting pressure on me with the pressure on
Alright, Karina, do you want some of this?
I'm getting out of here before one of these idiots.
Hey, give me a hug. You haven't given me anything. No hugs.
I've not gotten food one today.
Food one? You deserve to rub my neck. My neck hurts. You hurt my neck. I rubbed your neck the other day. You know I did.
I was super, super sick.
I'm super, super sick.
No, I have work to do. And I literally took stopped
nice.
what I was
So
doing
nice.
so I could come.
Ouch! And cuddle with me.
You're stabbing me with the stuff.
Oh, you have a necklace on. Move
I
your
have a
necklace.
bunch of things all over the place. Necklace is just the thing you stabbed me with this time.
No.
Clumsy.
Be nice. It's hers. Don't break it. There's a frog in it.
It's a beating heart.
Trust me, you probably would.
Oh, good lord. What, you must think I'm like the worst.
It's just the way that you treat. Give her back her toys. She wants on the plates,
It's all
raviolis.
foamy.
Because you shook it.
Because it's like missing a bunch of water though.
No, it's not. That's the way it came. It was brand new when we got
She
it.
just said no, and you yelled at me, and then you picked it up.
But that's because you said it was missing a bunch of water. But that was the way it came, though.
Yeah,
You had a little turtle in it.
dildo. I don't think this is a good place to put this stand, by the way.
Probably not.
Because you have a daughter that likes to stand up there. All right,
Take
all
a
right,
photo.
no,
Take
no,
a photo.
no,
Take a photo.
no,
Ah.
no, that,
No.
you killed it.
You're not
Put
fun.
that friggin' Brillo pad against me.
Oh. Alright, this probably happens in everyone's house. When the mama has food, everyone comes running. Oop, don't let it drop. There you go. Here's a spoon for you. You put the spoon in. You gotta be eating on the cracker. I gave James one too. Karina and I have one, and James has one. I like these little packages. Come here and Squish.
Well, you don't need field value in that case.
Squish. We should put a blanket down and do a picnic. What do you think? What do you? What do you? You want a picnic? Of course you do. Let's do that, okay? Let's go get some plates and sit here on the floor and eat it.
Subject event ID. No, that's not gonna work, dude.
James, are those plates?
What?
Are those plates gone?
Honey, you need to.
Pack that was open.
Yeah, I think that's empty.
Alright, well, open up another pack. Let's just sit at the table, Karina, it'll be easier. You want to sit on the floor? Okay, that's perfect. Be easier with plates.
A blanket.
And a blanket, I know. Let's get ourselves a blanket. Okay, ready? Oh. There we go. Blanket. Please. And here you go. You like these crackers more anyway. Squish, honey, I really don't. I don't want you as a guest at the picnic. I'm sorry, honey. And Karina's not an easy target today. Don't push him.
Yeah, don't push him. He'll be fine. Mama just doesn't want his putting his face in the food. That's all.
Yeah. Picnic. Picnic lunches are so great.
Oh, he's using subject data ID.
Squish, honey. Watch the nose. I'm watching you. Alright. There you go, Karina. Bumblebee. Want to come over here and join us, Jim?
A little busy. So, no, I'd like to finish the work I'm trying to get done.
Here, Karina.
Actually, no. Make my own.
Oh, you can make your own. Go ahead.
The water marks right there, buddy.
Hey. Nope. Squish, I'm gonna put you in the bathroom or something if you don't stop.
Squish, what are you doing?
He's using his little nose to smell at things that he shouldn't be.
You're about to get kicked out of the living room.
I'm not joking either. I'll seriously put you in the bathroom.
No,
for a
Mama
little
won't do a damn thing because she never does. Papa will do it.
bit. Do
You will
it.
listen because I am threatening you because my threats actually carry weight.
My threats carry weight.
You don't ever follow through.
That cat is afraid of me.
No one's afraid.
He
of you,
respects me.
honey. No,
Not
your mom
afraid.
is not afraid of
He-
you. Your cat's not afraid of you.
He respects me. He loves me.
The only thing that your husband's afraid of is dealing with the crazy attitude. That's it.
You should love me.
Not you, just the crazy attitude. Oh, son of a gun.
I burp. Elsa burp.
Yeah, Elsa burped. Good girl, Elsa. Elsa's the best. She's a good burper.
Elsa was day. Where's Elsa?
Sitting right next to me.
Me too. Are you saying that?
Basically a timeout. You get a 5-minute timeout because he's 5 years old. Alright, that's basically what I mean.
He will not move.
He will not move from timeout for 5 minutes.
Who?
Squish.
You put him in timeout?
No.
What did he
Karina.
say? What did he do?
No, nothing.
I didn't hear him get yelled at again.
No, Karina was saying I'd put you in the bathroom. I explained to her that it'd be a 5-minute bathroom break. Because Squish is 5.
I will put him.
You're gonna put him in timeout? Only if he messes with the food. Eat some food.
Not take real. Stop it out, guys.
You're so cute. Do you not like it? What's going on? You don't like it? No. I'll try something else.
So, I like it. No! You're not allowed to have one. You're not allowed to have.
You can eat them.
Don't eat that.
But I touched it, so I'm gonna eat it.
No, not. Don't!
Karina, there's a whole plate of them.
What did you do that upset her this time? You ate her food, didn't you?
No, I made food for both of them. I asked her if she wanted more, and she said no, she doesn't like it. No, this is a both of us plate. It's not just a her plate. It's a both of us plate.
Did you explain that to her? Did you
Yeah,
explain
she
that before you
knows.
stuffed whatever she was looking at in her mouth?
Karina, eat another one. There's 4 of them on the plate and a bunch of crackers. Eat one.
You want some hummus?
I'm not like him.
If you don't like them, you don't have to eat them. I can
Honey,
make
do
you
you want
something
some of what
else.
Papa's got? Papa's got hummus. It's not the same thing as tuna fish. You want some?
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks over so upset, tears streaming down. Yeah,
Here,
I
bring
want
Papa.
what you've got.
Bring Papa a cracker and he'll put it on you.
Come here, bring me a cracker, little one. Mama's right. Bring Papa a cracker.
Bring
He'll give you
Papa a
some
cracker
hummus.
and you'll get some
Let's see
hummus.
if you like any hummus. Papa's. It's basically smushed beans, basically.
No.
Alright, well, Papa's gonna eat some. You want some too?
I want those.
Okay,
Have
well,
one.
Bring me a cracker.
Here.
Okay, you
Just
can
give
have
her a
some of Papa's
cracker, then.
crackers, and Papa will take some of those, I guess.
That's fine.
Try some of this, little one. Papa doesn't know if you're gonna like this, so try some of this. Take a bite. Got it. Go ahead. Good. You like it? You're gonna drop the other piece. Let's see if Papa got it.
You like it, Karina?
You like it?
You want one of these?
Did you say no?
She doesn't like either of it. She doesn't like any of it.
Papa's gonna eat the rest of this then, okay? Okay. You want the rest of these?
You don't like it?
I'm after Mama. No. I see why she doesn't like them. They're not good. There you go.
They're good.
You and Mama.
Those.
Okay,
You can have
and
'em.
Mama can have them. Papa understands why you didn't like them. That's
You know what?
It tastes like canned stuff. That's all.
cardboard, actually, is what I was gonna say.
All of them.
Boiled cardboard. Gross. I don't actually know how that goes. Not me. You are.
Here, put it on a cracker. There you go. You eat it.
Poop on a shingle. That's what we should try. Have you ever had any SOS?
What? No.
You know what SOS is?
Uh-huh.
What?
I'm not going to say it aloud.
Poop on a shingle, obviously, but I mean, do you know how to make it?
I guess not. I don't know.
It's just basically gravy, meat, and bread.
Hmm.
Just make some gravy, throw some ground beef in it, and get some bread, and you just throw the gravy and meat on top of the bread, and that's why it's called poop on a shingle. Yeah, that hummus stuff is very cardboardy. I mean, most hummus is not particularly flavorful, but that stuff is very,
You like it? I love you. I love you. I love you. You're so cute. You're adorable, baby. What was your favorite part of today? Why would you do that? Why do you always pinch me so hard?
But like, I didn't pinch you hard at all. I simply grabbed your nipple and did not pinch, did not squeeze, did not pull. Just shook it a little bit.
That's milk. Raviolis there. You must really like raviolis, huh? Good boom. You gonna fall? Careful.
Don't fall too much there.
Kaboom.
That one on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm Elsa, so you can't eat me.
Oh, okay. Because you're Elsa, so the dinosaur can't eat you? Why? Because you freeze it solid? You turn him into an ice cube if he tried to eat you?
Yeah. So where's the dinosaur daddy? The dinosaur husband.
She smells like stink bugs sometimes.
Because we have stink bugs when we play with them. Maybe.
That's why. She was probably playing with one today.
She's afraid of them. I take them out of her room. And no, I gave her a bath yesterday. We haven't seen one since yesterday.
Must be that dress then.
Maybe I have to wash it.
Something smells like stink bugs. She didn't smell like it this morning.
Maybe it's the park from dragging the dress around at the park or something.
Papa has a whole family on his lap. He's got dinosaur 1, dinosaur 2, elephant, pig, horse, and cow.
They're actually allergic.
You're allergic? Allergic to what?
They're allergic. They're large and they have a funny feet. They're not moving. They are staying still.
Oh, you got some nuts here, honey.
Honey,
Papa
I'll
needs to
brush them
out.
out. Don't hurt her.
I'm not hurting her.
You pull on things
I'm
and
not
hurt
pulling on
things.
them.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. Papa got the knot out. You're good. Papa got the knot out. Did that hurt? Did that hurt? Did Papa hurt you? Okay, so my Mama's convinced that I hurt you when I do that. Papa's phone. Papa's friend sending him heart, broken heart. I'm assuming that's a...
How about you watch Sid?
Oh.
Sid, the science kid.
Ate something at night. No. She doesn't want to watch Sid at this point in time. She can watch something else.
I don't want that.
I'm okay.
You can watch Sid? Okay. You can watch Sid. She loves Sid.
What do you want to watch?
Sad.
You watch Sid the Science
She
Kid
loves
instead of
Sid.
Bob's Burgers then? Okay.
Yeah.
Papa will switch to Mom's account and pull Sid up.
There you go. I don't think I have anything on my account actually. Just type in Sid. It comes right up. I love it. There's Sid on here. I love Sid. Is this thing on? Turn. Turn your laptop down. And give me my cord. Give me my cord back. Oh, you still have work to do?
I have to do my timesheets and stuff eventually, yeah.
Oh, James, please do it. James?
I said I was going to go to sleep.
All she
You
did
promised
was
me food.
do
You said you were going to feed
down.
me if I got up, so I got up, I came out here. Where's the food?
I'm working on it.
Where's the food?
It's not magic. It doesn't just
My
happen.
belly is empty.
Oh, tiny little violin man is crying for you. No one cares. I'm working on it. Look at my baby. What? You're tired and cold?
My throat hurts when I want some food.
Oh. Oh, Papa. Oh, poor Papa. Look at him. He's so cute. Especially when his face is covered. You're so adorable. I love you when you're sleeping.
Terrible. You hear what you just said? You just called me ugly in front of your child. You're so cute, especially when your face is covered. Wow, that was cold. Either an accidental insult or she fucking hates me.
I mean, because you can't yap your little mouth.
Like, oh, you're so pretty, sweetheart, when you're wearing a mask. Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
She's probably trying to lay down with you.
Are you trying to lay down with me, or are you trying to cover me up? Are you trying to cover me up, or are you trying to lay down with me?
That's probably trying to lay down with you.
Oh, she's trying to lay down with
James
me.
goes, oh, I go,
Okay.
oh. He's like, I got your sympathy. And I'm like, he's like, make me tea. And I'm like, no.
Here, let me hold the lollipop.
Of course.
Give me the lollipop. I'll hold it for a second. Oh, I didn't realize there was-
Sticky. The one's sticky. The other one's not even open yet. Look at that. Oh, look at that. So cute.
My baby.
So cute. James is like, the worst part is she's not even watching it. Every time I look over,
She's
her
not.
back
I'm
is
spending more
turned.
time watching the show than she is. That's why I'd
You
rather
do
watch
that with every show,
That's why
except for
I'd rather
usually you're
watch
watching like Teenage
Gumball or
Mutant.
Teenage Mutant
Because then you
Ninja
sit there and you
Turtles or
watch it.
something.
You don't notice that she's not watching.
Because
'cause
no, she watches it with me. She'll watch 2 or 3 episodes and then she gets bored and wanders off. Like she does with everything else. She's 2. She's got an
want it?
attention span of a 2-year-old. I'm okay with this.
Me too.
It bothers
Especially when
me
it's
that
TV.
I'm sitting here and I realize I'm sitting here for like 10 minutes. I don't think she's been watching it the whole 10 minutes, and I'm watching her stupid.
No, it's a good TV show. We love Sid. Love Sid, James. Love
I like
Sid.
Sid, sure.
You love Sid. We love Sid, right? You love Sid the Science Kid.
Either there's glitter on this or there's something
There's-
seriously wrong with my eye.
There's glitter on her dress that keeps coming off.
I couldn't see the reflection or the shiny thing unless I looked like up this way and then I saw a shiny thing here. I wasn't sure if I was getting weird flashes in the corner of my eye because it usually means there's something wrong with your retina.
You have a piece of glitter right above your... Yeah. Oh, bro. I think you got it. Look at that. These fit perfectly in her little tower things. Oh, baby, not wait till you have some dinner, and I'll give you some, okay?
You know Papa's opinion. She's not allowed to have any candy until after dinner anyway. Papa's not like the idea of people eating candy in the middle of the day.
Jelly beans.
Later, baby, you can.
Oh, no, I can't.
What? Oh, no, you can't? You can't have any jelly beans later on tonight? It has to be at least 30 minutes before you go to bed, okay? I want you to bring your teeth.
Oh, no, I want that.
Are you actually trying to give her candy right before she goes to sleep?
No, 30 minutes. You need 30 minutes before you go to bed that you don't eat anything so I can brush your teeth.
Oh, you don't need anything.
Nothing. Because if you brush your teeth within 30 minutes of eating, it ruins your enamel.
I guess.
Look it up. No.
No, you.
No.
I want the wet on top of that.
What's the matter, honey?
See, this is her disappointment cry.
I know.
She's disappointed.
What's the matter, Candy?
She wants candy.
Candy. My baby.
I'm really sorry that you can't have some just yet. You can have some in a little bit, okay? Oh, Karina, don't hit Mama. You say no to me?
I don't know what to do.
What did you say no to me for? Hit me again, you're going in timeout. That's your warning. Okay. Get 2 minutes.
Karina, no hit Mama.
I don't do that.
Sit. Sit. You hit Mama?
She's not gonna sit there.
Yes, she will.
Go put her in her crib.
No. Sit down for 2
Turn the light
minutes.
on, put her in
Here,
her crib.
shut up. You're going into timeout for hitting Mama. We don't hit.
Karina, honey, Mama said you sit on that chair.
I don't talk to her when she's timeout. I just explain what happened to make her go into timeout. And then I keep
Karina,
bring her
no,
back
no,
in.
no, honey, you gotta
Until
sit
she
on that
does it.
chair. Mama wants you to sit there.
Every time she moves from timeout, I restart. So you don't have to talk to her when she's in timeout.
I know that.
You went into timeout for hitting Mama. Hey, get over here. Sit. Karina, do you want to go right back into timeout for not listening?
Karina, honey, go see what Mama wants before you come over here. Come on. Go see Mama real quick. Then you can come back here.
0. If I get to 5, you're going to go right back
Go
into
see
timeout.
Mama before you get in trouble. Go see Mama before you get in trouble. Honey, don't get in trouble coming to Papa. Go. Go see Mama. See what Mama wants. Come on. And then you can come right back here. Go.
1.
Go see what Mama wants. Whoa! Careful. I'm trying to direct her in that direction. I didn't think she was going to fall over.
Sit.
You're okay, honey.
You okay? You went into timeout for hitting Mama. Mama warned you not to hit me. You hit me again. Get over here. Sit. You understand that you're not supposed to hit Mama? That's not something that we do? Okay. You don't hit Mama, okay? Say, Mama, I'm sorry for hitting you. Karina, say, Mama, I'm sorry for hitting you. I'm not going to do it again. Karina, you understand, Mama?
You may want to apologize.
You're going to sit right back in timeout. If you don't apologize, you don't get out of timeout.
Tell your mama you're sorry for hitting her, honey.
Well, honestly, she's running away. So,
She
one,
is angry at you for not giving her candy.
I know that.
And then putting her in timeout when she threw a fit.
No, I didn't put her in timeout for throwing a fit. I threw her in timeout for hitting me.
you. Oh, whatever. Hitting you is part of throwing a fit.
It doesn't matter, you don't hit. She's allowed to throw a fit and express her feelings, so you can't throw things and you can't hit.
Yeah, you shouldn't throw a fit either.
You throw fits all the time. I'm not going to punish her for throwing a fit. It's a natural expression to throw a fit every once in a while. That's not a big deal to me. I'm not going to punish her for being a human being. For hitting me, that's a different story. Karina, say sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Mama, for hitting you.
Karina, honey, did you hit Mama? Hey. Did you hit Mama? Here, this is part of the problem. Mama lets you do this stuff, and this is one of the reasons Papa takes Mama's phone away when they argue. Did you hit Mama? Okay, did you apologize to her? For hitting her?
No.
Then you should. Well, then Papa's not giving you your snack back. You don't give snacks to people who hit other people for no reason and don't say they're sorry.
Sorry.
There you go. Say, Mama, I'm sorry for hitting you.
Sorry for hitting you.
There you go.
Do I get a cuddle?
No,
Okay,
she's still
that's
angry.
fine.
She's still angry with you, but I got her
Thank
to say
you for
sorry.
apologizing, Karina, because without apologizing, that you...
Mama stays
Yeah.
angry if you don't apologize.
No, she doesn't get to know she doesn't apologize.
Well, whatever. I don't know about that. I don't know if I fight with that. Put her in timeout for not saying sorry. Put
No.
her in timeout for doing something
You have
bad.
to improve the behavior with the hitting, okay?
Yes,
so
but-
if you say sorry, I don't want to see you hitting someone else again, okay?
Honey, sorry,
Okay.
sorry for a while there had her thinking she could do it and then say sorry and not get in trouble.
She's still learning.
Okay, just making sure. Sorry is not that important. Not doing things that you have to say sorry for is more
That's
important.
why we go over the behavior aspect of it.
Well, no, I get it, honey. But, I mean, you place a much bigger emphasis on apologizing than you should. Apologizing is important, but it is not more important than not doing the thing in the first place.
Well, we go over that as well, quite obviously.
Okay, it's
And
fine.
she obviously, we've done timeout enough with the pink chair, or with the yellow chair, for her to sit in timeout for 2 minutes. Playing in the co-sleeper, so it wasn't effective anymore. She was like, oh, I get to play with my toys and take a nap, sure. So the sitting on the chair thing actually helps.
I always thought it was kind of odd that you said you use a co-sleeper as like a punishment.
Because she can't get out of it, it's for a solid minute, and then there's a solid 2 minutes. And she could get out of it, but she wouldn't get out of it because she knew she had to stay in longer. So it was effective.
Well, you were putting poison in there with her.
What?
So were you putting poison in there with her?
I can't hear you over the water. I told you that yesterday.
Never mind.
Did I put what in there?
So were you putting poison there with her or something?
Just her normal bedtime toys. No, nothing extra.
There shouldn't be anything in there if it's a punishment.
I don't want her to feel lonely for 2 minutes. I mean, 2 minutes to a little kid
That's
is a
the
long
point.
time.
You're supposed to feel lonely and think about the bad things you did that put you in that location.
Well, it doesn't matter. The timeout is over. You let it go. It's done.
I mean, crap, if I could have a stone room with metal bars, that'd be your timeout section.
My timeout section?
No, anybody.
Stone moon with metal bars. For how long,
Room with
James?
Metal bars and making brick windows.
No.
That'd be your timeout. You go in there, it's boring, there's nothing to play with, nothing comfortable, and that's the timeout room.
So basically a castle wing. Like the old-fashioned, old-time movie castle wing.
I would take a regular room painted just flat black or flat white with no toys in it.
Yeah, but how long would you keep a kid in there for?
As long as you would a regular punishment, just in that room instead of in a place with a bunch of kids in it.
I think the parents would go crazy with that. Remember those kids that were locked in rooms, like, by themselves?
No.
For, like, long periods of times? They couldn't even, like, touch you. There's 3 girls. And they were all separated and put in their own bedrooms. For, like, long periods of time. It was pretty scary. That's what that reminds me of.
There were a lot of bad times throughout the ages.
The reason why they were found was because something happened that one of the girls got away. So they knew her. Thank goodness. That was a long time ago I saw that. What, baby? James, did you give her back her snack?
Yeah, of course they did. I took the snack away long enough for her to pay attention and answer the question.
That's fine.
Normally you get someone with ADD to pay attention, or ADHD to pay attention. You take away whatever they're distracted on, and they pay laser focus until they get it back.
Don't think my child has that.
Yeah, well, it works every time.
Yeah, take away. That's why I turned off Sid. It was just a distraction.
Turned off what?
Sid.
Yeah.
I'll go turn it back on in a minute.
You bigger with all the money.
Oh, James, really?
What?
You didn't put this on the other side. You put the plug in the sink by accident when you unplugged it.
What?
You put the plug into the halogen cooker in the sink by accident.
I wouldn't have done that, no. You mean the electric?
I didn't unplug it. Yeah, the electric outlet.
I put it on the counter. It probably fell in the sink somehow.
You put the blue bowl down that you had food from earlier, and it's in the sink.
Ooh.
I moved it. It's okay.
What blue bowl?
You gotta attach these pieces to the sink though, or else the sink is gonna just fall apart.
Alright, I don't know what you're talking about, honey. I'm sorry.
The supports underneath the sink. That should be in there. That stops the base from wobbling and moving independently. It should be much more sturdy. These coffee cups. There's 3 of us in this house. There's already 3 cups in here, and there's more. Crazy.
Here for the baby for cuddling. No Papa cuddling.
No.
Only a baby, no fish. Only a baby in this area. This area right here. Is this my baby? Is this a cuddle? Oh, this is my baby. Your baby is more cuddling. I'm taking my budget.
You hold this for me so I'm going to
What? I mean, like this. You want better? Good?
You being super sweet.
How's it go, Mama?
What? Sesame Street? Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
The words.
Sunny
Sunny
days.
Sleep in the...
Days away.
It's like the clouds away or something. Something about to where the air is clear. Can you tell me how to get?
I don't know.
The Sesame Street lyrics. No. Oh, I had baby cuddlings. Where's my baby cuddlings go? Go ahead.
Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? I have down Sesame theme song.
No.
Your music playing.
I'm gonna cover you with it.
Okay, get that leg. You covered Papa's face. It is sleeping the clouds away.
Yep. It's sweeping.
Where there is sweet? Oh, I guess it makes more sense than what I thought it was.
Oh, Dad.
Okay. This is the one that I grew up with. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? What are you doing?
Lyrics.
I don't know.
Hi, sweet. Lyrics.
Lyrics.
R-I-C-S.
Oh my God, there's food here. God damn it.
Yeah, she's eating stuff.
Yeah, well, I kicked something.
There you go. Sunny days, sweeping the clouds away. On my way
Yeah,
to
where there is sweet.
sweet. Can you tell me get to Sesame Street? Come and play, everything's A-okay. Family, neighbors, and that's where we meet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Sunny days, sweeping the clouds away. On my way.
Did you just repeat from the beginning?
Yeah. Tell me how to get to Sesame Street. I guess it repeats twice, I don't know. To Sesame
I was just doing a jam session for clips or whatever.
To Sesame Street.
Okay, cancel. Seriously, I don't want to hear another six. Cancel. Hit the cancel damn button.
Oh, I don't know where it is.
Okay, back out of that and close this window,
I
please.
will,
for the love of
relax,
all that
relax.
is holy.
Yeah, why? You don't like,
It's on my account.
Oh, no.
Close this window, please. Close the. There we go.
So you're afraid that your friends might see that you're a softie?
No, I just don't want it suggesting garbage after garbage after garbage when I'm coming up. It suggests what the next video is based on what I watch and what I like and the subjects I look up. And currently it's suggesting biology and science and chemistry and physics, and I don't want it to show kids songs because it's mind-numbing. My brain's neurogenesis requires much more complicated material matter.
Here's my baby. Who's that? You want to see the Sesame Street song again?
The what?
She wants to see the Sesame Street song.
No, she wants to see the pencil you had.
No.
You want to hear the song again, Karina? And hit Control-Shift-T.
No, I want the Sesame Street.
I know. Control-Shift and then T. Hold the Shift and Control, they're right next to each other, and then just hit T. There you go. And hit the backspace button because you went to the next video with the dope. And turn off autoplay.
I don't know how to do that either.
No, go back forwards again.
No, I want her to see the original opening.
Okay, fine. Just turn autoplay off for the love of God.
Where is it?
In the lower right hand corner, the little blue switch.
Oh, I see it.
Right there. Because if you don't do that, it just keeps going.
Look. He'll be coming up probably.
This actually isn't the one I grew up with anyway. This is a newer one. What's the year?
1998, 2001.
Yeah, this is a newer one. I thought so.
There we go. Right there. How about you go back to watching Sid, okay?
No, I want Sesame.
This one.
On Sesame Street.
Yeah, put on Sesame Street instead.
Okay, let me put Sesame Street.
I'm not gonna get any sleep. I'm just gonna go to the fucking Skyrim.
What?
I'm just gonna go to play Skyrim. I'm not gonna get any sleep.
Oh,
I'm trying to get some rest, and between you and her, I'm not gonna get any sleep.
What's the word on the street, Murray? What's the word on the street, Karina?
Oh no. Sesame Street.
So now you have to listen for the word frustrated while you watch the episode, because they're going to use the word frustrated so you know what it means.
Yeah, they're going to describe it. Their
Every
actions
single
and
time they
words.
do a new word, and that word, they'll tell you what the word means. I feel like the very beginning Sesame Street episode ever. Wait, which one are you watching, huh?
How's it go? Sesame Street.
Are you watching the most recent episode?
No.
Because it's going to go to whatever's next on the list.
It's not the most recent. The last one that we watched was right before this one.
Alright.
Because you're on my account.
I know that. My question is are you, or did you start the series from the beginning and are you moving up, or are you
From the first episode they have available on Netflix, yeah.
Who did?
Oh, whatever. The same stuff.
It was $39.40 the first time, and now it's $41.44. I don't get that.
Tell me that 41,044. That's what it says.
I was wondering if it's a street number, 4 digits, indicating the block number, and then the house.
Look at the crown. Alright, baby. I'm just gonna go back to cook. You want me to bring your pink chair over?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
Papa has chia seeds. Chia.
I actually don't know what that is. I think it's chicken lunch. It's silly.
There you go.
Mom, I'll be with you.
What, Angel?
I'll be with you.
Okay, come on, Angel.
Just hold me.
Just hold you.
Kid,
Of course.
you come in, you turn off the light, you turn off the baby stuff, and you walk away.
Come on. I'll hold you. Oh, I love you.
What?
You say it like it's a bad thing.
Say what, like it's a bad thing?
You come in, put on some baby stuff, and walk
You
away.
come in, you turn off my show, you turn on some baby stuff, and then you both walk away.
We're
You know, you walk in Sesame Street alone.
we're women.
You guys are terrible. I'm gonna pause this.
She's gonna be a woman one day. She thinks like a little
I'm
lady.
not gonna get to sleep. I'm gonna try to get a freaking
Oh.
nap here.
I'll go to the couch with you so you can watch Sesame Street, okay? Okay. Alright, so my baby is asleep, so I'm doing the dishes. And I'm gonna make some food and whatever. James is complaining that he's starving. Poor James. He's taking care of his child on the video game. You taking care of your baby on the video game?
What?
How many children do you have now in the video game?
One.
One, you think? You don't know? They take care of themselves, you don't pay attention to them. No attention to the kids on the video game? I hear a kid's voice. I'll start doing this type of stuff every single day. Dishes and... Tell you what, my next place, but I'm going to dishwasher here, is going to have a dishwasher. It's going to be down south. James is going to have a work from home job that he can do. Goals. I have goals for the future. I want a clubhouse for Karina for like a little like, you know, she could play there and do whatever. Love clubhouses, they're so pretty. We could even do like a clubhouse outside with a swimming pool inside of it. Like I could build a swimming pool. That might be dangerous with a little with kids though around. I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt. It's just, you know, maybe when they move out, when my kid moves out, I could get a cob house, so this way it's nice and covered, and put a swimming pool underneath it. She's not going to be this little forever, but I don't know, just thinking about having a swimming pool. My own thoughts was just like, oh, wait a second, that's probably a bad idea. I have to get a really thick cover that covers it if I had a swimming pool. And I wouldn't make it deep, I guess. It'd be a saltwater swimming pool instead of a chemical chlorine one. A nice saltwater swimming pool. But we're going to be so close to the ocean, it's not going to matter. If you go to the ocean all the time. The ocean actually kind of scares me now that I have a kid. It's never scared me before, but I'm like, what if she gets swept away in the ocean? I think about going to the ocean. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't go to the ocean. It's just a beautiful day today. Let's play outside a lot. I had 2 play dates today. We didn't really do much, but we had 2 play dates, so that's fun. It's always fun to have play dates with new friends, and I really like Erin. She's really cool. I really like Nancy too. She's really cool. I feel like I really clicked with Erin and Nancy. Just like, oh, sang with Erin. Nancy came along with Kate. Karina likes Kate most of the time. They get on well. And, you know, kids don't get on all the time, just like adults don't get on all the time. This is going to become our volcano one day. But, you know, kids have this thing where they all gather in, like, the same spot, and they're, like, kind of pushing each other to get to the same spot, and it's like, they have to watch them close. Especially with Karina in that dress. I don't want her to fall down. A lot of things that you worry about when you're a mom. Like, oh my gosh, she's assigned to that playhouse that's not closed up at all. And it's like, oh, she'll be okay. Tell yourself, she'll be okay. And she was okay. I'd never stop her from playing on something. I don't ever want her to think, oh, you know, Mama's worried about me or whatever. No, I want her to play and do her thing. If she falls up, catch her. Caught Otto today from falling on the floor. She's sitting. He's on a lean. I'm standing right next to him because I'm like, this kid's gonna fall. He did. He fell and I caught him. They're like, oh, nice catch. And I'm like, I caught this other kid too. Kid with the glasses. Because he fell off the thing. The other day I was at the park and I caught some little girl. She was going over the monkey bars and she fell down. She was screaming, Mom, Mom. She was screaming, Mom. Right, and I'm like, I got you. It's okay. But she fell right through, and I have no idea where this child's mother was. None. But if I wasn't there, she's like, it was Karina right behind her. If I wasn't there, that little girl would have maybe broken something. I can't believe that she was on that by herself, though. Like, sometimes I'm at the parks and stuff. I'm like, where are these kids' parents at? Or, like, the parents will be sitting there, like, on their telephones, not even watching their kids. And the parks are dangerous. Like, the parks aren't safe. Just because it's a park doesn't mean it's safe. It's fun to bring kids to park. Kids love parks. They love jungle gyms. I mean, just like that little girl who was like 3, maybe 4. She fell right through those. Right through them. You know, she could have broken something if she fell from that high. That was a high fall. She could have hit her little head and had brain damage for like the rest of her life or something. Like, oh my gosh. Crazy. For the parents not to be closer. I have no idea where they were either. She went running. She went underneath the pavilion. It was at that festival I went with Eva. Where you ride it down like on the tracker rides and stuff. I think I even have a video of it. But I was so shocked. I'm like, oh my gosh. When people parent their own kids, and I mind my own business, but that's something that's just scary. She was actually there with her mother or not, but she was calling out to her mother, so I'm guessing that she was. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the father, like that was there or whatever. Oh, I don't like doing this. James, the way that I had it was the way that I liked it. The sink, honey, the sink. Because if it's down a little bit and it's not so high, it doesn't spray out everywhere. And I can move it around a little bit, the sink head. Once I was doing the dishes. Now I have it a little bit too low, but I'll take it back up. I get like a nice middle ground. How is it right there? Right there. That's perfect. That is perfect. I'll clean this stuff up later. Yeah, I like all the stuff that I do because, like, I'm out a lot. I was just talking to my girlfriend, Stephanie, and, you know, she was like, yeah, maybe I'll go with you one of these days. I'm not really that close with Stephanie yet. Like, I can't just call her up and be like, hey, you know, what you up to? Like I do with Eva or Felicia. I've been calling Felicia. I call Felicia more. I need to call her more, though. Like, I never know when she's busy, though. That's the thing. Like, Felicia's always busy. She's always running. Felicia's a nurse. So she's always, like, running to patients' houses and stuff. She's always busy. So, like, you never know when's a good time to call her. I don't want to be, like, the annoying friend who's like, oh, you know, what you doing this weekend? What do you want to do? You know, when she's like, I'm tired. I don't want to be that friend, but I do want to hear about what she's doing more often, and you know how she's doing, how Rosie's doing, stuff like that. So maybe do play dates more often or something. We always say, yeah, we'll do a play date, and then we never get together. We don't set a date. You know, if you don't set a date, you're not actually going to do a play date. James, what do you want to eat? Oh, this was clean. I left this out because this was clean. Whatever. What do you want to eat? Doesn't matter what kind of meat. Can I do chicken and macaroni and cheese? I'm talking about chicken inside of macaroni and cheese. What? Okay. I didn't take anything out of the freezer today, and you didn't take anything out, so I didn't call you. And I thought about calling you. I'm like, he's just going to complain I'm having him do something. But you would have gotten a better meal tonight. Oh, it's 11:04 already. How do the days just slip away like that? Every day is here, and then it's gone. You know? It's like that every day. My day is just so too quick. I'm so glad I'm recording my life, because I'll look back and be like, where'd all the time go? You know? I feel like I did nothing. That's what I did. I was like 17. I'm like, where'd all this time go? I feel like I've done nothing, and I'm already 17. And like I had this little mini breakdown of, you know, what are you doing with your life, and what do you want to do with your life? Lots of stupid decision making. Oh, I'm gonna go and be a photographer, and I'm gonna go to photography school. Yeah, $64,000 to walk in the door of that photography school. $64,000. You never want to do that to yourself. If you have kids, make sure that they're paying off school as they go. That they do not do that. I don't know. You don't want kids to be out of college and be like, I paid my debt while I was in college, though. I didn't get any loans until my second semester. But that, I thought I was going to make like $1 million being a photographer, but I didn't realize the hours and everything else that went along with it, that I just don't want to do, especially having a kid now. It's like, that was a dumb decision. Tony, when I first went in, was like, oh yeah, you'll make so much money. So much money. More like he was thinking, I'll make so much money off of you. Please come to my school. Thick and creamy macaroni and cheese. That's actually probably what he was thinking, with the little lights in his eyes of how much money I'd make. Probably how much money that he would make. He also told me that they had a pool there. They didn't tell me that it was a pool on the campus that you had to pay for. So I never joined. It was only during the summer months because it wasn't indoor. But whatever. You live, you learn. What a waste of money. What a waste of money. James is school too. What a waste of money. You know, it's crazy. He graduated with $189,000 worth of debt. $189,000. We're in $121,000 something dollars, like $122,000 right now worth of debt because of James's school. We pay that every month on the 1st. What we owe to it. It's so crazy. So crazy. Don't let your kids do that to themselves. Be like, if you want to go to school, you go to either overseas, where you do it for free, or you do it by paying it off as you go. None of this borrowing your money for anything nonsense. You don't need to borrow money for anything. You have to borrow money, go and get yourself a job, and then don't worry about it. Start your own company, do something. That's just tuna fish. Yeah, just don't do what we did. We were so young and dumb. You know, that's what they were counting on. That's how our economy keeps running. So young and dumb. But no one else knew either. Like, it's not like our parents knew any better. They're just, oh yeah, school. We keep hearing about school too, and everyone was suckered. Everyone was suckered into that. You know? You get when you have a capitalistic society. That's not middle out, but up towards the bottom, you have these stupid things that people tell you to do. Get credit cards, go to school. No money. If you have no money, you're never going to pay it back, and you're going to be living just like this. just like this for the rest of your life. You know, it's not a bad life. As long as you know all your resources, it's pretty good actually. Coming up with different ideas to try and make it big, but you know, it's very slim to make it big. I think that James and I are going to end up doing a campground one of these days with our own land. Have people come from all over, come camping, we'll have attractions and different things. We're going to make it the world's best campground with real things to do for the kids and real things to do for the adults. We could do music every night. We're close enough to the water. We have to get two pieces of property, though. One for our actual like house and land for like the gardens and stuff and the general store that I want to do, and then one for the.
Are you gonna put your ideas and money making stuff up on the internet?
I always do. I always do. I share it. This way, someone else wants to do it, they can do it too.
I would not share that particular idea. You actually had a decent idea that could make a lot of money. Someone else is gonna.
I'm saying campgrounds, James. Huh? I'm saying campground. If you're listening to me.
Alright.
Well, if someone else comes up with the idea, I can prove it was my idea first. And then I could be like, yeah, congratulations, you did it, we're doing it too. It's not an exclusive.
It's not going to matter because they're going to get it first, they're going to have more money, they're not going to be cheap like you are, so they're going to make money at it and we're going to make nothing.
Honey, it's not an exclusive idea though.
It is actually a relatively exclusive idea. You actually are one of the only people I've seen who's actually had the idea that you had.
All my ideas are very individual though.
No, they're really not actually. Most of your ideas are kind of dumb things. Like, I can't open doors. Let's make a thing that opens doors for me. Like, no.
My hands are weak.
This is not a good plan.
My hands are weak.
Doesn't matter.
I have weak hands. What do you expect?
Listen, I know you don't ever listen to me for beans no matter what.
You are like weeks too late.
But you need to actually like pay attention this time. You had a good idea. You need to not share it with random assholes.
I always have good ideas.
Okay, well,
My ideas are amazing.
Don't share this one. This is actually a good idea. Like, I think it's a good idea. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Register.
Thick skull. Is that enough to get through the 4 inches of bone here? To reach the brain underneath?
Oh, you're so mean to me.
I am mean to you because you don't listen for beans. When I'm nice to you, you're like, oh, that's okay. I'm just going to ignore you completely. Actually, you pretty much just ignore me completely whether I'm nice to you or not.
Well, yeah.
You just want to mean you.
That's,
oh, chance you might listen.
That sounds like me. I ignore everything.
You know, that's the price I tell. You should listen to me when I'm nice.
I do listen. I don't listen to anybody. You don't know. I don't listen to anyone. I always just kind of.
Child. Like a walking nightmare. No focus, no attention span.
I have
Just
focus.
off on a friggin' La La Land every like 10 seconds.
That girl has a focus problem. What are you gonna do about it? About what? Focus problem. What focus problem?
You always make that joke.
I know, because it reminds me of you. Where do you think I got the joke? What do you think that joke stuck in my brain?
I don't see her.
That girl has a focus problem. Yeah, sure she does. What are you gonna do about it? About what? Focus problem.
Yeah.
What focus problem?
So are you okay with everything? Are you okay? I don't know. Are you okay with everything?
Oh, the whole one of my close friends dying and no, I'm not okay. I'm never gonna be okay with that. But there's no way I can wander around the world and I don't know, burn all the opium plants. And like I seriously, if I could, Mindy, like in a second, all the heroin and all the opium.
So we are doing macaroni and cheese. My kitty cat wants food. You hear him in the background? Meow. He is such a good boy. I can't hear you over the microwave and the stove. I think they could hear him from like 3 rooms away. I didn't. I said, you think you could hear? You think you can hear me?
You do the same thing to me.
I don't do anything to you.
You do the
Are you
same
clapping
fucking thing.
hands?
It's a golf clap.
A golf clap? Around the world.
No, just a golf clap. That's how people clap at golf matches.
It's because you can't be let. You lose their concentration.
No,
Stop it. That
that's how you can't
hurts.
clap at a golf round. Fuck these people who are trying to concentrate.
You're
I'm
right.
gonna bring blackjack.
You scare me when I forget you sometimes. You look like a crazy person sometimes.
I am a crazy person. I'm supposed to look sane. I hang
Yeah.
out with you guys. What little sanity I had. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
All jokes aside.
All
Drive me
jokes
crazy.
aside. You drive me crazy. You do all kinds of crazy things.
Hi, boyfriend. He's also crazy.
Sorry. I think that guy is actually gay.
Okay.
The guy who plays the girl all the time.
Oh, on the thing that was
Doesn't
Bart
matter.
Baker. Bart Baker's the guy's name. No, because he's the. I don't actually like any of his shit on YouTube.
Oh.
Remember I told you like the whole like parody thing, and I like parody blah blah blah. Well, Bart Baker is that side of parodies that I don't like. Like every single one of his songs is the parodies that he makes is literally just to rip on the artist.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to make fun of the song, not to make fun of the stupid people who like the song, not to make the song about something else like, I don't know, Cheetos and TV dinners or something. It's just to rip on the artist. Like there's little to no talent in that. Like anybody can get up and make shitty jokes about a person to be mean. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like any of his parodies because A, half of them suck, B, he can't sing for shit, and C, all of his parodies are just mean. They're not funny, they're mean. I listen to parodies because they're supposed. Honey, just wait. No.
I'm waiting.
No,
I'm
you are not
waiting.
waiting. I watched you just almost pour noodles into not boiling water.
It's almost boiling. You
Honey,
see it?
these
I know. I'm working on it. Shh.
my number one guy. I need you to be prepared here, all right? You're my number one, okay? Okay, you have to have patience for that water.
Oh my God.
The chemical reactions will not happen properly unless that water is full.
You know that's not
boiling.
true. I put
Is
noodles
true.
in water.
This is why your
That
stuff
was-
sucks and mine comes out good every time because I wait the extra 5 seconds and put in the extra little bit of effort. All my food's better than yours. All of it.
My food has been a lot.
Your food has been phoned in half-assery for like months now. That fucking abomination, seriously?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Honey, you cooked one thing in there that was acceptable so far. Care to guess which food, which meal?
Stromboli.
Nope.
Hamburgers.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Or the
Because you
other.
cooked like 3 or 4 other
I
meals.
know.
that were
I cooked 2
garbage in
hamburgers
there.
and stromboli.
The hamburgers were good. The stromboli came out crappy because the outside was cooked and nothing else.
Whatever.
And then the chicken
I do
was
like it still
the
because
chicken
you
was
deserve
under
some people.
the
Very
chicken was
strange.
undercooked or just plain uncooked in some
I think you
areas.
reminds you too much of yourself.
What?
Bart Baker.
No.
You just.
He's not being constructive. He's not trying to tell these people to like be better singers or something. He's just like, hi, this girl's fat, so I'm gonna make a whole song making fun of her for being fat. And it's just like, okay, yeah, the girl who made the song was fat, and maybe you can make a crack on that, but if your whole song is nothing about, hey, this artist's fat, I don't want to hear 3 minutes of you calling this person fat over and over again. Yeah, they're fat, it's a little funny. If you mention it cleverly, it could be a line in the song maybe, but not the whole fucking song. That's the difference. You know what I mean? Like they make Keith Awesome does that All About the Bass parody, right?
Mhm.
And at one point, I think they mentioned something about her having like an extra shape, but they're not making fun of her for being fat. They're making fun of the fact that the song was kind of obviously made to make women who are a little heavier feel sexy. You know what I mean? And
Well,
that's
people
the
who are
joke that they're
heavier
setting
should
up.
be sexy.
Well,
That's fine.
There are
Not-
guys out there who really, really are into heavier chicks.
Mhm.
Okay. Some
Next
men
chapter
do
in
find
my
that
life.
sexy. Apparently, you even know a few of them.
Mhm.
That's recording, or I would
Yeah, that's
name
recording.
names.
No, you shouldn't.
I said, or I would name names.
See this?
My cuts were too giant.
This is why you don't give men tools. See what they do with them?
It's in there good. I went underneath that fucker. It's.
Look at what he did to himself.
I gotta pull this open because this. Oh, it closed up. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's closed up.
No, I
See, it's
most
just,
I cut all underneath, like I
look,
cut it at an
it's just
angle all
an
the way
ingrown
around.
hair.
It's not an ingrown hair.
Well, you're going to the doctor's on the 3rd.
I'm
You
cutting it
have-
the fuck out. I'll get a set of pliers.
James, if
or...
you... we're going to switch appointments.
What?
There he is. He thinks I'm supposed to get Halloween candy a week before the trick-or-treaters come. I had Halloween candy, and guess who ate it all? This one. This one on the computer. Look at him. He's guilty.
What?
He ate all of it.
I didn't eat all of it.
You ate a lot.
Let's see. We had an entire bag, 2 entire bags of Snickers, 2 entire bags of Twixes.
Mm-hmm.
We had several bags of I don't know whatever the hell else was there, and Twizzlers all over the place.
They
It
were-
was out here on the floor and the couch for how many days in a row?
2. 2. I put them away to the second day.
3 days. I
got-
yelled at you on the 3rd day to put them away.
No, I got that stuff for free. It's for the
And it
trick-or-treaters.
sat out here all day for 3 days, and you and Karina pigged out on them. When did I start eating them? On the 3rd day. Right
You
before
had...
put them away.
No, you had some
Oh,
that
no.
day.
The second
And then
night-
Tommy had
I believe
some.
it was the second night, or one of the first or second night you brought it over here. I did have a Twizzler or 2.
And
Or
Tommy
Twix,
had
I'm sorry,
some.
not a Twizzler.
You had some. Tommy had some.
Tommy
Karina,
had some.
Karina and I had some. When I saw all those piles of candy, that wasn't from you.
It wasn't until right before you put them away that I grabbed a couple handfuls.
Last night, I saw the
It was
wrappers.
the night before last.
Whatever. I saw the
I
wrappers.
had 2 Snickers. I had
Should have taken a
2 Twizzlers.
video of it.
I had 2 Snickers, 2 Twizzlers, and a bag of jelly beans.
Okay. And there's
and earlier in the day, I had a bag of those sweetheart skull things.
they're lemon
Like
heads.
6, 7 whole pieces of candy. Basically.
Oh, the little sweetheart things.
Yeah, the little
Yeah.
skull and crossbone ones.
Yeah.
But like
But
really,
they're for the trick-or-treaters. You know it, and you're eating it.
it's not for the trick or treaters. I told you that ahead of time when you brought it home that it's not going to go to the trick or treaters.
I got it for free for the trick-or-treaters. So that we could go out, we could put the
for free for the trick or treaters because you're lazy.
we could put the candy out, and then Karina and I could go out trick-or-treating with you if you want to go.
We have our own house.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we have to go trick-or-treating. I am going trick-or-treating with my daughter.
No, we can go out trick or treating, but we have to also come back here and scare the living bejesus out of the children in the neighborhood.
No. You leave out a bowl of candy and you go and do your own
Put
thing.
Scary things and props everywhere, and you have people hide and scare the living shit out of them.
You can hang
Themselves. Why don't they
you
understand?
can hang out with George. And you and George could scare people. You have to wear,
No. I'm talking like straight up terrifying small children, like scaring the shit out of them.
You
So that
can't
parents will yell at me.
you can't do that.
I'm not going to do that because of you. But if it was my house, I would put a display out there so fucking terrifying. Kids would be nervous to approach our front door.
If you had the money, you probably would.
I would.
Yeah.
I literally would.
You
Disembodied
okay? If
corpses
James had the money,
and crazy tombstones and skulls, and there'd be a gargoyle out there, which I would put next to another spot where somebody dressed like a gargoyle would stand and scare the crap out of kids as they walk by.
go over to
And
George's
there'd be
house
a dude in the
then.
front
George
porch,
has
like
a
stuffed-
coffin
a stuffed scarecrow thing, just kind of sitting like this on the front porch.
for a long time. Then you'd sit in it.
No, and then somebody would come up and he would just be like, when the kid grabs like more than one
Mm-hmm.
candy, he'd say, take one only on the thing, and if you grab more than one, ah, you little bear! Just grab the kid's hand.
You can't actually touch
Because
it.
I said one. I would totally do it.
Then hang out with George. George does all that stuff.
I would love that.
Uh,
I could cry and pee himself. I just wanted a candy bar. Wanted fingers.
no, we are gonna have so much fun.
Karina's gonna get older and she will help me do this. You know this, right?
No, she won't.
She will.
No, she won't.
She will.
That's just because she wants Papa to love her.
Papa already loves her. She does not have to do anything for Papa's love. So
good.
that's kind of the silly thing to say.
I
I shower her with love at all points. There is no withholding of love for anything. She will do it just because she thinks it's funny, probably. She's got a similar sense of humor to me. You don't want to believe it.
She's two. She is
nope,
two.
Not possible. No, my baby has the same boring sense of humor as me. Nope. That chemotherapy comedy. Like, no. Your daughter has a similar kind of sick, burnt, twisted sense of humor. She's
My daughter is 2.
She finds things pooping and farting funny. She makes jokes about things dying, which I'm a little uncomfortable with. I don't know where she got that from.
It's because
Looking at you, 'cause she hangs out with you all the
all of her imaginary friends come from the ground. She has a little girl now who's an imaginary friend who came from the ground. She has a little boy who lives outside who came from the ground.
She talks a lot
All of
about things dying
yeah.
and laughs to me, which is a little different.
She
a little
does.
darker than I am. I was a dark kid. She said some things that made me a little like, whoa, really? Okay, honey. Like, I'm an adult now, so it's not that shocking, but if I was a kid, and I would have found that a little dark. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
The same like love and care, and wants to just be gentle with everything, and doesn't want to see anybody hurt, and that's gonna get crushed out of her unless somebody like me watches out for that and tries to fucking protect that aspect inside of her. Unlike what happened to me, no one protected that. They just let me believe the dumb shit. They lied to me about everybody being honest. All of the dumb platitudes you tell me are why I hate them. Actually, because I believe the shit you said.
I believe it myself.
Up until I was like 5th grade, probably, when I started getting beaten out of me, when I finally just stopped believing in those things. I stopped believing that, oh, kindness of strangers, no, you can just trust people and everybody's just good at heart just by... No. People are assholes. Don't trust anybody. Everyone will lie to you. Don't believe anything anyone tells you unless you can verify it yourself. Like, believing the shit you say turned me into who I am, by the way. This is
I believe stuff that I say.
I know, so did I. I did not live the cushioned or lucky life or whatever it is that kept you from finding out how wrong those things that you say are sometimes. So when I believed that and tried to apply it to real life and everything blew up in my face and lit on fire and fell to ashes, I got angry because somebody told me this thing that I thought was true. And it wasn't. And I lost everything because of it, or I got hurt. I
need to call the
or
dermatologist
someone I
for you.
cared about got hurt because of it. The point is every single time I very quickly started throwing those things away. They don't mean anything. You're effectively not saying anything. It's just a sentence of words that are strung together to make you feel good when somebody says them or when you say them to somebody. Neither doesn't do most of the crap that fills your history up and your cookies up.
Well, apparently, if you want to use Facebook on your computer, you should use incognito so it doesn't fill up your...
I said you can use incognito because it keeps Facebook... Okay, it doesn't keep Facebook. It limits the amount of shit Facebook loads onto your computer. Just being on Facebook fills your computer with spywares and like ad trackers and stuff like that. Like you don't clean your cookies regularly, you shouldn't even be using Facebook on your computer.
I don't really do it enough on my main computer.
You really be doing it on your phone. I mean, Facebook is garbage. But I'm just saying, if you wanted to, you could go here and just, it'll give you some crap about cookies or something like that. You can just say, okay, and then it won't accept them anyway.
Like that.
Or it
Facebook.
shares them and it doesn't save it.
Incognito Facebook.
Well,
Everyone should do it.
Used for a bunch of things, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
You get Squish.
Requests like anonymous forms or whatever to be sent when it visits a site.
Mm-hmm.
So it requests like an anonymous thing, basically saying like, "Don't track me, please do not track," or "Do not track request," or whatever.
What do you mean? Like what site? Like to your site or? Like if you use incognito, it sends it to like your phone. Like do not track me, or like what do you mean? Or to like the website that owns it?
The website you're going to, it asks the website not to track you. They can still track you. They can still say fuck you and track you anyway.
No.
I mean, in order to connect, there's certain pieces of information that have to be shared in order for you to even get into the server or to get, like, you're not actually...
Okay, anyway, back to the main point. Use incognito if you want to use Facebook on your computer and not destroy it. Go ahead, James.
There was more to it than that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's start with the idea of the cloud. Okay?
I love the cloud.
It's that moment when you realize that the cloud...
It's someone else's computer.
Just someone else's computer.
But it stores all your stuff for you and organizes it.
Some other dude's computer somewhere else in the world. That's all you're doing is you're sharing your shit with some other person. That's why I always thought cloud storage was a little dumb, especially for like sensitive shit. Like, don't put like important files or nude pics on your cloud storage. That's a dumb idea.
Yeah, I guess.
If you upload crap like that to your cloud storage and then you're upset when somebody got this nude video of you and your boyfriend or girlfriend together and they uploaded it to some whatever site and then shared it with all your friends on Facebook or something, like, don't be upset that happened. You were dumb enough to upload that shit to cloud storage. Boom. They say the cloud, and people have this idea like it's this intangible thing that nobody can really get. It's just a computer somewhere. Somebody else's hard drive, somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true.
You want secure data, this is my suggestion. Get a server, or at least another computer.
at least 2 hard drives and set up a RAID configuration. The more hard drives, though, the higher the RAID configuration, the higher the redundancy.
I don't know what a RAID configuration is.
Okay, it's basically where... I can't think of a good metaphor. Basically, you have like
Just what is it?
2
RAID? What
hard
is
drives,
it?
and if I were to send you
Oh, my toes hurt even.
Okay, well, if I were to send
I'm
you a
old and
file-
tired. I have to go to bed. It's
if
after
I were to send you
midnight.
a file that was 10 pages long.
Do your
okay?
thing so I can have back my thing.
Okay, I did. If I were to send
Oh,
you a
good.
file that was 10 pages long, okay,
Oh, I'm tired.
and you had a RAID configuration, you would have, okay, simplest I think is like RAID 0, where you have just like 2 hard drives and nothing else. Or maybe it's RAID 1. I don't know. I don't take my word for the specifics here. But basically what it does is it stores some of the 10 page, like, you know, the first couple of pages on one hard drive, the second couple of pages on another hard drive, and higher, more complex versions of RAID will actually mirror those files across hard drives. So that, like, you know, say you have 6 hard drives in there. Well, hard drives 1 and 3 may have, you know, the first 5 pages of that 10-page document on it. This way, if 1 or 3 fails, it just copies the file over to one of the non-failed hard drives over here.
So if
that
you're
it's
writing a
backed up.
book, no one can
This
take
way,
it.
if drive 3 fails, you lose the first 5 pages, but it's backed up on drive 1. If drive 1 fails, that's gone. So when drive 3 fails, drive 1 detects it, copies it over to drive 4. Drive 4 and 1 have it. This way, if drive 1 fails, it's still on drive 4. That's how a RAID configuration works, basically.
No, I didn't know that.
Much more complicated than that.
So,
And some nerd is probably going to watch one of your videos one of these days and be like, well, technically, no, I'm not a network guy. Don't take my... I could be wrong or off by a little bit or a lot. I don't know. I've never set up a RAID thing myself.
alright, I have to go take a
If
shower.
you want secure crap to store your stuff, get your own fucking server and set it up at home. Put up a decent firewall, get server antivirus,
So
and
this way-
pay for the antivirus software on your server.
Well, I put it in the bag.
For fuck's sake, do not get like Avast and put that on your server and then
Free.
be surprised when somebody breaks into your server
Free and cheap.
takes everything.
Free and cheap.
Oh, and by the way, it also would help that if you're setting up a server, that you have a server-based operating system on your server. Of some kind. Something Linux, Unix, Windows for servers, or something like that. Just putting that out there. Because they're more secure, and they're made for networking specifically, whereas computers and PCs with that particular operating system is made for like a human user interface, whereas like the server operating system is more for just like receiving and sending commands, less for displays. It's not going to like show video games on the screen, basically.
He's biting at his nails again. I have to cut his nails again properly.
Yeah, that's what he does when they get too long.
Yeah, I know.
Because they start to poke into his skin and itch him.
Yeah, I know.
And then eventually they start to hurt.
Look at him.
He's pushing them against the floor.
Yeah.
And when you tap that nail against the floor, it starts to split and peel back at the tip.
Yeah, that's why I cut his nails. I just cut him a few weeks ago, though.
I remember.
Shouldn't be that sharp. And he's gotten brushed every day this week so far.
Well,
James.
I've also noticed he's been up and about more often lately now that you've been here and we haven't been fighting the last day or two. He seems to be a bit more active. He's gotten brushed a few times. He's like walking. He's not just sleeping in one spot all day. The reason I got upset about it, you could see like little tufts of fur in random directions because he hadn't been brushed in a while and his claws were getting nasty, and when he doesn't feel good or he needs to be brushed, he just doesn't move because it itches. So he'll sleep rather than get up and do stuff because it itches. When he's got a thick ass fur coat.
Trust me, I know. Look at him.
Imagine if he wasn't fat, how fuzzy he would be. Like, you see all the fuzz he has? Imagine that in the actual, like, size of this, which is the size his belly should be. You know, not this. It's spread out like this. His belly should be like this big.
No. He's perfect.
No. He's a cat.
He's a
His belly
cat.
should be this big.
He's a cat.
And I'm making a larger circle because he's a big cat.
Come here.
He just happens to be a big cat who's fat right now on top of it.
Perfect. You are loved. You are perfect. He is perfect.
What sense of the word? You're using perfect.
Look at him.
Okay, here we go. The Veterinary Association depicts several things.
Look at him. He's like, get away from me. I don't want
love
you.
you. Okay. So it depicts several things to look at to tell you if your cat's obese. Okay?
No, perfect.
Obese.
Perfect.
Okay? Now look. Now you see right here? There is, you cannot, not only can you not see his ribs, but feel.
Can you
his
feel
ribs.
where his ribs?
Right here. Feel his
Okay,
ribs?
tell me where one rib is and the next one
Right here,
begins.
right here, right here. I don't want to hurt him.
No.
Okay, we're hurting
His
him.
ribs are much, honey. His ribs are like this thick.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably got a good 20 on one side of his chest.
Look at him. He's perfect.
Well, I'd say probably
Look at that perfect kitty.
30 all total, so 15 on each side. So, we have a cat. You cannot feel his ribs at all. Anywhere.
Yeah, I can feel his
Front,
ribs.
back, side. Stop fucking with him. He's trying to run away. Okay. Now, the other thing that you want to look for is right here at the tail. You should be able to, right here, and then there's a bone, and then there's another. You can't, it's all just fat all the way down. You cannot feel any of these individual joints. Okay? Now, let's go over here and just take a look at his head with the contrast to the rest of his body.
Yeah, perfect. He
Look
has
at
a cute
how tiny
little
his
head.
is. Look at how tiny his head is.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Look at how big his body is.
Yeah, perfect.
These are not proportions for a cat, honey. His head, if he was a healthy size, his head would be this big.
No, he's
His head would be twice the size as it is right now
He is a
because his
gentle,
body is
good
twice
kitty.
as large as it should be.
He's a good kitty.
He's a fat kitty, honey. And you see how big
And look at him. He wants
see how
food.
big his belly is?
He wants
Do
food.
you see how big his belly is?
Yeah,
How it
it's
plops
perfect.
out to the sides like
Yeah,
that?
it's perfect.
That's a... He's going to die.
Oh, he's not gonna die on me.
Yes, he's going to die.
I'm willing to put out the mayonnaise jar.
Okay, I'm just saying. He's
Just-
going to die if he continues. The reason I'm harassing you is I love my cat and I do not want him to die. He is dangerously fat.
Not
He's-
according to the vet. He's perfect.
The vet is an idiot.
He led me to the kitchen. Now he's sitting on the floor and he's meowing for his dinner. His wet food. He gets food all day. Trust me, this cat is not starved. Look at him. He's like, I'm the prince. I am the prince. Where is my food? James, what is that stuff called that you want? What is it called? Glycerin?
Oh, glycerin.
No. What kind of glycerin? Not gelatin.
Gelatin. Glycerin is a chemical. Like nitroglycerin or whatever. Glycerin is basically just...
So do you need nitroglycerin?
No, nitroglycerin is used to make dynamite.
Oh.
Actually, it is made from dynamite, to be correct.
Oh, well, just glycerin? I should be looking for just glycerin in the store.
I don't really remember. What did you say we needed it for?
You said you wanted it for your skin. You wanted glycerin. You're doing a box cutter hole in your hand, and if you preserve it in the glycerin, you said.
Oh, no, it was preserve the tissue sample.
Yeah, so what kind of glycerin is it called?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't really care. I just want to get rid of this thing on my hand. I
Well,
don't care how it's gone. It's gone. I
hmm.
don't care if I save a piece of it or not, really.
How do you not remember conversations? Like, you ask for something, you're like, what was I talking
By the
about?
time you come out and start talking about it again, my mind has moved like 30 miles away from whatever you're still thinking about.
Well, because you literally just asked me for it, though.
It's not that I don't remember the conversation. I'm surprised that your mind has stayed still when our mind has moved on.
Something in my head staying still is that I just took a shower.
It's not an insult either. I have ADHD, so when I say stayed still, that's a compliment. My mind does not stay still on a single subject like that. That's why it's very frustrating, because when I have a conversation with you, I'm trying very hard to focus on what we're talking about, and you're all over the place.
No.
It's really, really bad for somebody with ADHD, because I can't keep changing subjects like you do and still have a serious conversation.
I talk like a woman. That's all.
Yeah, well, I have ADHD, and I don't care what gender you think you talk like. You change subjects too quickly.
That's fine.
You really change subjects in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah, I do. To talk about things that relate to that sentence. It relates to it, though. It all relates. I think it does.
I believe that you believe what you just said.
It does. And I do wholeheartedly believe that.
It's true, but I mean, I believe what you believe.
What are you going to do now, Squish? Are we in stalemate position? You're just going to stay there, wag your little tail, and be frustrated that I'm not feeding you yet? Look at you. He is so cute. He is like the cutest cat ever. He went kind of cute, you guess? Look, have you seen this cat? Who can't? Fat has nothing to do with cute.
I guess.
Fat makes him cuter.
Being fat can uncute it pretty much, but okay.
We have very different ideas of what cute is. And just because it's fat doesn't mean it's not cute. It makes it cuter.
In your mind, anything that like breathes oxygen and has a heartbeat is cute.
Yeah, because it's living another day.
Your criterion for, you know,
Look at him. Look at him. Oh,
not entirely convincing.
that's okay. I mean, look at those little eyes. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at Squish. You think you'd rather not look at our baby?
Well, I mean, I don't really know what you want me to do,
I'm recording him. I'm watching him. He has his eyes closed and he's smelling. He's like, my food is coming if I just wish hard enough for it.
Close my eyes and wish for it.
He is so cute.
Pick my kitten boots together.
He does. He wears the same pants every day.
What?
Same pants every day.
In that joke, I swear to God.
You made it. I thought it was the cutest thing ever.
What?
You made it. And I thought it was the cutest thing ever because he does. He wears the same clothes every day. Yeah,
That was my joke?
that was your joke.
I don't remember making it.
Really? You're like, look at him. He has the same pants on every day. It's because he was standing up in the window and looking out the window at the old apartment. Not the old one, but the old one.
71, 41?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was really that funny back
It was adorable. And you're like,
I didn't even remember. You've been making this joke repeatedly for years, and I actually forgot that, yeah, you're right. I actually did make it.
yeah, it's because, remember that big box window that we had that led to the outside windows?
Yeah.
He was standing in that the one
What
day.
you're talking about. He was actually kind of like hanging from the little cross thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember talking about his pants or whatever.
And go look at him. He's wearing the same pants. He has the same pants on every day.
We've been talking about something having to do with laundry or something for that to have come up.
I don't know, probably.
They'd have been talking about something relevant, because I wouldn't have just started talking about the cat.
That's the only part of the conversation I remember. It was adorable, though. I'm like, you're right. He wears the same pants every day.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember the whole thing, but I do remember it was something about... We were talking about our thing, and then you said something about the cat, and it was one of those situations where I was still focused on the conversation we were having, and you're like, oh, look, a squirrel! Like, yeah. That's what we're talking about. That's probably why I don't remember it either, because I'm still trying to remember that thing that I was talking about to you, and you're like, squirrel.
I probably was like, oh, look at Squish in the window. Isn't he adorable? Probably. Look at him.
Knowing you, that's probably not too far.
Look at him. He's just so cute. James is right. My criteria for cute is breathing with a heartbeat. But he is, no.
And willing to give you the time of day.
Look at him. He's adorable.
Has to be willing to give you the time of day. Actually, that's not even necessary, because in your Elmira phase, it doesn't matter what you do.
I'm just gonna give him my attention and love. He loves it. He loves me. Look at this beautiful view right here. October 3rd. This region is famous for its deep natural harbor that helped make it the hub for the world trade. Like what you see? That's what it says. It's 1:13 already in the morning. Can you believe it? This is beautiful though.